troubleshooting during the show. We're live. Welcome to Cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. I'm Dalton Pruitt. This is only on the Billionaire Podcast Network. Ching, bing, 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 bing. Did you fill her up? Crack and Sal are together. They appear to have been old Boyd and are being imprisoned in a Best Western.
You're pretty close, my friend.
Yeah, it's obvious that you're in I can tell by that AC window unit that you are in a hotel room.
You know who made that bed this morning?
Not you. Probably a Guatemalan.
It actually was me.
Oh, it was? Well, you didn't let the Guatemalan do it?
I don't, I keep the D&D on the door the whole time.
Oh, the Dungeons and Dragons?
Yep.
You're like, yo, we're gaming in here.
We're gaming.
We're on an adventure. You ever play that gay shit?
Yes, I have.
It's so... Because when I was growing up, I was told that it was satanic. It was very dangerous. And so it was just this thing that existed in my periphery that I knew people played.
Periphery?
Yeah, periphery. Get your ass downstairs. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. And so black people be playing Dungeons and dragging the balls across your forehead.
They be watching Dragon Ball Z.
They do be watching Dragon Ball Z. But I was told that it was like satanic and it was this very scary, dangerous thing.
It's not. It's just stupid. It's silly.
Yeah, it always seemed so enticing. I was like, damn, I gotta play that one day. And then as it became more and more accepted and like mainstream, and then I finally got like sat down to play it one day with a group of friends. I was like, yo, this is the gayest shit of all time. I cannot believe that people devote so much of their time to what is basically like what we're doing now, like what we do constantly just as boys. But what if there was also a lot of rules to this?
Yeah.
Like just hanging out with your friends and like riffing bits and having a good time and cracking jokes.
It's also...
What if you had to read 3 books to do that with your friends?
Well, you know how there's one person who's the dungeon master and they say how everything's going to go. And you could say like, well, what if I escaped? And they're like, no, 3 trolls actually knock you back down. It's like that one friend that's like, we're going to play how I want to play.
Yeah, you have to roll a 10, 20, 15-sided dice.
That's what sucks is it's essentially the same rules as when you played Army when you're a little kid and you're like, I killed you. And they're like, no, I use dodge.
Yeah, I use dodge. Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah,
it's all right.
There's like a
He's
loose
the general, you know.
There's like a loose structure, or it seems like there's a lot of structure because there's like the dungeon master is the only one that's willing to do this, to read all them books so he gets to be king of the board game.
Yeah, he gets to tell us how to play.
He gets to be the president.
It's ridiculous when you think about it.
Time to play the game.
It's because here's the thing. I love board games, dog. I love tabletop games. You sit
right,
me
like
down.
You like Catan?
I do. I love Catan.
Catan's good.
Catan is a great go-to. It's accessible for everybody.
I'm glad you
now,
like
if you want to get, you could go deeper into European style resource management tabletop games for sure. But Catan is great for everybody.
Send me some good ones because I do like Catan.
Power Grid is very fun. Power Grid is Catan, but you have to have more guile and wit. There's no dice, so it's all about like your ability to scheme.
Ain't Guile one of the goddamn fatalities?
Guile's one of the Street Fighter characters.
Hey, Guile gonna do what, fatality or what?
Yeah, Power Grid is tight. It's hard to find anyone to play any of this shit with, but
that was me.
Tabletop games are fun. But tabletop games...
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah. What just happened?
We're both high, and Sal just knocked something on the table, so I thought that someone was knocking
3 times on the table. And he was like...
Oh, you scared him.
He scared me.
You scared you boys have been smoking doobs?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
I ate a lot of... what did I eat? What was that called?
The Doors is playing in my mind right now. Oh, yeah, I took Sal to Cookout.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got him a burger. I'm sipping on some cheer wine.
Dude, Cookout is
Indians
awesome.
scattered on Dawn's highway bleeding. Ghosts crowd the child's young at fragile.
You're probably in the best part of the South, like North Carolina, Tennessee, that whole area.
Oh yeah, the Southeast rules.
Hey, you know what? That's the only 10 I see right there.
Yeah, the Southeast is
I'm gonna start doing that when I do riff a bit. I'm gonna take the mic away and laugh.
Dude, I was in
Thank you.
That shit.
You got this one. You locked it down like perfect. I don't know.
That one's better.
Whatever you did on this one.
Sorry, tech talk with the boys.
Tech talk.
Yeah, we're doing microphone talk.
You said so you guys said you play Catan?
Yeah.
Wake me up when it's Catu King. That's what I'm trying to play.
What's Catu?
Catu King. It's a Crowder Boys thing.
How does not? Most people don't know what we're talking about.
The whole chat knows. Anybody who's anybody.
Catu is a lovely lady who was on the Loud Boys once, like 4 years ago, and I left a mark because people still mention her. And she's just like this very Brooklyn woman with very nice breasts for sure. But
you said she looked like Cthulhu.
She does look a little bit like Cthulhu, yeah. Cthulhu King is her name. But yeah, she's just like this very Brooklyn looking woman who is kind of has a.
When you say really Brooklyn looking woman, I don't picture anything nice in my head. Yeah,
she kind of looks like that, like Kamala Harris's stepdaughter. That lady, the Weird Al looking lady.
Can we bring her up?
You want to look up? Okay, so yeah, I'll show you a picture of. This is a picture of Kamala Harris's stepdaughter, and then Catu, and then like a lot of women that live in Brooklyn.
Cthulhu is good, but I like Netflix.
Really? I'm more.
Robbie Goodwin told me to say that.
Okay.
Did he really?
No.
Peacock, Apple TV Plus.
Remember Kablam?
Yes, on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Kablam.
This is Kablam.
So yeah, this is a picture of Ella Imhoff and Catu and like a million other women that live in that area,
Action League now.
Yeah, so that's who we're talking about. That's Catu King.
Is that what's going on in Brooklyn?
Yeah, dude.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's her, dude. Look at that, dude. That doesn't do anything.
Close them, sister. Close.
Natalie Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything for you. Just imagining what that smells like. That doesn't give you a rise in your Levi's.
It looks like Heath Ledger.
She's all right, but she's too skinny.
Dude, I would love a Heath bar right now. That sounds good. A chocolate toffee.
Hey, we were talking earlier.
I heard
you're out of control.
I'm not out of control. I got
what
fun
do you mean
size.
You heard?
I got fun. I was tuned in a little bit while I was at work.
What'd you hear?
I have fun size candy, which is the healthiest way to eat candy because it's smaller. It's less portions.
Yeah, because when's the last time you ate 3 candy bars in a row?
Pretty recently.
That's what I think when I see you. Your poor shins. Get it?
Mm-hmm. I killed 50 men.
Like shins, like his knees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you just didn't like it.
Like shin splints.
Yes. So I got a bag. It's there was like over 100 pieces of fun sizes in there.
How many are left?
I don't know, like 20.
I ain't happy.
When did you buy the bag?
I got fun size.
I got fun size. Then I
bought it like a week or two ago. It came with some Baby Ruths, some Snickers, some Three Musketeers, Baby
Ruths, but not for long.
Milky Ways, Twix, Nestle Crunch.
When did you buy it?
Like a week or two ago.
A week or two ago.
Yeah.
Be honest.
So I just like 2 weeks ago, I think.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, so I just keep a dish by my desk when I'm at work, and so when black people have been screaming at me all day and I get stressed out, I start dipping into the fun sizes to calm
down. You haven't
had
that bag for 2 weeks. You've had it for like 5 days.
I might have had it for a couple of 3 days.
Okay, and how many? Yeah, I was gonna say you ain't had that 2 weeks. I would have heard about it. I would have heard all about it on day one.
I was excited, dude. I saw they put the Halloween candy out, and I said, I'm willing to pay full price for a bag.
I remember when you told me that about 5 days ago.
Look at this. I got me a Twix right now. Look at that.
How many's left? Count them up.
That might be the last Twix. I
bet you it's less than 20.
I don't know, dude. I don't have the bag with me right now. It was a big bag of candy, though. I was pretty excited.
How does that fit into your diet?
Smaller portions, like I said.
How's that fit into your mouth?
Okay, but you could have bought one candy bar and that was like your treat for the week. But you bought a whole bag, which is like 30 candy bars.
Yeah. Well, I need. It's my stress candy for when I'm at work. I need a dish of fun-sized candies. You
need a stress treadmill. That would be a better outlet for your stress.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or an elliptical.
What are we doing here? What is this? What is this inquisition upon me?
You heard me say that it was economically a good decision for you to get the fun size candy.
The fun sizes are fun.
It's a deal. Listen, I don't blame you for getting a deal.
Yeah.
What happened to keto?
Keto King?
Yes.
Me and Crack met. Here's what happened. Me and Crack met, and we're both like, man, we're both so good looking. We need the rest of the team to join up.
Yeah. Trust me. I should not be eating all these fun-sized candies. I should be, because there was a time when I was pretty fit. It also happened to be, I think there was like a cause and like a correlation and a causation.
Can I say Twix is the best? Twix is my favorite candy bar.
Twix is awesome.
Twix is amazing. John Castle, you're right. Twix rules.
Milky Ways are good. And guess what? I got a Milky Way right here, dude.
Milky Ways are so fucking good.
It's way better.
If you're hungry,
way better than a Snickers.
I'm gonna pretend like I forgot that I'm on a diet here for a second. If you're hungry, yes, have a Snickers. But if you just want pure joy, Milky Way.
Dude, a Snickers is like it tastes like a health food to me. It's like, what am I, a fucking athlete? Give me a Milky Way.
But it's like if I'm starving, I'm having the Snickers.
Yeah, because it's got the peanuts.
It's got more the peanuts. It's got more nutrients.
It's got the peanuts.
But if I really just want to like put like a pouch of fucking heroin in my mouth, it's the Milky Way.
I love a Milky Way. Ooh, the Milky Way Midnight, the dark chocolate one. That's very good.
That one's really good.
Oh my god.
And then Reese's, the Milky Way Midnight Fun Size in particular.
Well, then Reese's every fucking month is coming out with
Reese's is delicious.
They're coming out with a different style.
Dude, I mean, we're heading into Reese's season.
There's so many. There's the Take 5, the Fast Break, the big, the small, the fucking mega. There's so many different kinds of.
I'll tell you what. My favorite Reese's is just a classic like a bag of Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, at the movies or something.
That's my favorite. I'll take that over the peanut butter cups. I'll take that over any of the other variants. A bag of Reese's Pieces. Dude, I'm like ET. $2 from Sean from Pittsburgh. Payday, the healthiest candy bar.
Is it really Payday?
Yeah, all in peanuts. It's a lot of protein.
All that penis?
That is nuts.
Yeah, these nuts. I just say, I know we've changed the subject successfully, but it comes out of love because, Dalton, I hear you say that you're starting a fitness journey like every so often. And, I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. I think you look great. And I think I don't like to see you reserve yourself to.
Crack has a lot to say on the subject.
Not being more fit. Wait.
Well, so, a lot of journeys Here's the thing.
I changed the subject.
You brought it up and changed the subject.
Here's the thing. By the way, I'm going to have to ban this person from the chat. Somebody in the chat. Oh, it's my friend Josephus. I like Josephus, but he said Zero Bar. Quite possibly the worst candy bar of all time. Disgusting.
Oh, man. Horrific. We're going to ban him, though.
Horrifying candy bar. And it looks like it's going to be fun. It comes in a silver wrapper, and then it's a big white bar. So you're like, oh, what is this? This is different. You bite into it, and it tastes horrible.
Ooh.
It's a terrible candy bar, the Zero Bar.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Let's all get 0 bars and try them.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's try them for the show. They're really bad. I've never enjoyed them.
Oh, let's do it next episode.
But here's the thing about a fitness journey or any journey is it's easy to like zoom out and observe a journey from its beginning to its completion. But here's the thing. You read Lord of the Rings, right? Or you watch the movie, or you've heard about it.
No, you know I don't like Lord of the Rings.
I think you've at least heard about Lord of the Rings.
You know I don't enjoy Lord of the Rings.
The journey from the Shire to Mount Doom
took way too fucking long.
Actually, within the story, it took decades. It took when Gandalf leaves the ring at Frodo's house, when he gives him the envelope with the ring in it and goes away and then comes back, he was gone for like 20 years before he came back to begin the journey. So even that took 20 years. And so when we think about journeys, we perceive them in a way, that's very linear and makes sense, but really a journey has many stops and starts and meanderings and times in which we stray from there's just a lot of, it's not a linear path, and it doesn't progress in a way that makes sense. It takes as long as it takes, and there's a lot of different roads that we go down on our journeys. So when I say I'm on a fitness journey, I mean it in the truest sense of a journey, that I'm on a there's many paths that I'm walking down. A lot of highways and byways and stops and starts, beginnings and ends and beginnings again. And at the end of it all, I will be fit, but it could take, it takes however long it takes. It could take.
I will not die. I will not bleed.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I totally think, like, I have a lot of faith in you. If I didn't, here's the thing that should make you feel good. If one, nobody had faith in you, and two, you had reached the point of no return, nobody would be telling you they want to see you get fit. It would just be a bummer, and they'd be like, let's not bring it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows you can, because it's just, you're meant to be a fit guy. And I hate to see you reserve yourself to being like,
what about a Three Musketeers?
Hell yeah.
The only reason
that's a good one to finish it off with. It's light. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good after candy.
It's a good digestif after a Milky Way and a Twix.
The only reason that when you were in like high school and college and whatever, that you weren't getting laid all the time, it was in your mind, and it was for religious reasons, from what I understand in high school. It wasn't because of how you look.
I mean, I was just a fucking weirdo, dude. I was scared. I'm still scared of sex and pussy.
Yeah, but that's not because of like nobody wants to fuck you. That's more like mental stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I hate to see you reserve yourself to like a desperate guy when it comes to like that sort of thing, because you're not. You're like the funniest guy I know. So it'd be cool to see you I guess be at your full possible confidence.
How do we feel about a Baby Ruth?
I don't like it.
I do enjoy a nice Baby Ruth,
but I know the journey's starting. I know. I'm pulling for you sooner than later, because I feel like
we take this journey one fun size at a time.
I like a nice Baby Ruth. Let me tell you, that's another one. If I'm hungry, like, I'm grabbing those types of candy bars.
Ooh, that's good.
Back when I killed the bear, I had Baby Ruths.
And the only reason it was brought up was because you're eating fun-sized candy bars that you're keeping within arm's reach.
Like,
and that's all we have to talk
honestly,
about. We'll move on.
Like it's Chex Mix. You know what I mean? Just like by the handful.
Yeah.
And you're a six-figure salesman now.
I'm a six-figure sales agent.
You don't need to be doing that.
You know what, Crack, though? Have you ever been obese?
No.
That's how I used to eat candy too.
Yeah, me and Sal both know the struggle, and we both I have always fluctuated. Like, there's been times in my life when I've been like, as an adult, just like sub 200, like a lean 190, 195. And then there's other times where I balloon up to like 300 and then I get back down. It's like I'm constantly up and down.
That's funny how you ballooning up is that you ballooning up is 300, which is what I'm almost down to now. But when I started, I was almost 400 pounds.
Yeah, it's like it's such a weird. It's just a psychological issue because I think everybody instinctually knows what they're supposed to do, which is eat healthy and move around.
Your worst nightmare would be to be 300 pounds. If I woke up tomorrow with 300 pounds, I'd be like, honey, I'm 300 pounds.
It's time to celebrate. Yeah.
You would be crying.
Yeah, most.
I would be fucking taking a picture of it.
Dude, you be taking like body length mirror selfies. Look at this.
You would be curled up in the shower.
Yeah, 300 pounds for most people is hell on earth. It's like the worst thing you can imagine. For you, it's like, oh, look at me, I'm skinny.
Bro, seriously, I'm like 315 right now.
Nice. Down from 400?
I was like, when I started losing weight, I was like 380.
Nice, dude. Congrats.
God damn.
Isn't that big?
That's fucking crazy.
That's really big.
I don't even know how to eat that much. Like,
that's when I was pushing 4, I was like, all right, I'm about to be on the Discovery Channel. Like, let's back off.
yeah, they're trying to discover your penis. Nobody's seen it in a while.
Yeah, I would let them help.
When you start getting into like offensive lineman territory, that's where it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
that's damn. Because I'm 180.
But
so
how
you were
tall
bigger
are y'all?
than 2 of me.
How tall are y'all?
Sal is taller.
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
So I carry it.
I'm 5'10".
That distributed.
Yeah, I'm 5'10".
There you go. So that's why I don't look so big.
Yeah,
I got a big frame.
I think even at 6 feet, 300
shoulder
pounds.
to shoulder.
300 pounds is still pretty unhealthy.
Seriously.
Even at 6 feet.
Look at that. I'm big boned.
If I saw Sal though, I wouldn't think he's. I told him this earlier. I don't know if it was on stream, but I was like, you don't look like you wear it well. You don't look 300 something. You definitely look 200.
Well, that's one of the perks of being an Italian.
It's one of the perks of being tall.
Yeah, but also Italians can still look good fat.
That's true.
I mean,
if I put on a suit, I look even skinnier.
Look at all the women that want to fuck Tony Soprano, and he was extremely unhealthy.
Yeah, but he had a lot of money, and he was like a cool criminal. He had a lot of other things going for him.
Yeah,
you know, if he was a podcaster, he'd be getting no bitches.
Sal's 400-pound life, almost. I'll tell you what, we could have had it.
We're not doing this. $2. Let's see you guys do a Goonies truffle shuffle. We don't have to debase ourselves for $2.
Yeah, for $2.
Now maybe a $50 super chat.
I'll truffle shuffle for $14.99.
I might could think about
for the very low price of $14.99. I will take my shirt off.
You need to highball these motherfuckers.
And I will truffle shuffle.
What are you talking about?
But then they're gonna want to see you do it after that, and that's when we hit them with the $50.
Okay, you know what? That's good. That's good business. Just think about it. It's good business. We're selling truffle shuffles now.
There's a tier.
Which is, I mean, honestly,
you want Booster, you want Turbo Man. You know what I mean?
It is a better business model than that lady I told you about who's deep throating turds for $4 a month.
Yeah, oh my God.
Dude, I have nightmares about that lady. She's very nice, but also I don't know what's going on there. It's pretty disturbing.
Wait, like literally?
Dude, Craig, I told Sal about this on an episode we did a few weeks ago. There's this lady who followed me on Twitter, and like I followed her back, and she was like said she would subscribe to the show. She's very nice. And I was just like scrolling one day, and she's like, an OnlyFans girl. And I scrolled and saw a picture of her where she posted where she was like deep throating a dildo. Mm-hmm. And then I just scrolled by it, and I was like, oh yeah, another one of these. But then I realized like there's something off about this dildo, and so I got a closer look, and she was full deep throating a turd. Like a turd, like an actual turd.
Is it over?
And
I literally almost gagged.
Just on the internet?
Yeah, and she was like promoting her OnlyFans. Like, if you want to see the full video, subscribe to my OnlyFans, and her
That shit made
OnlyFans
me gag when you told me the first
her
time.
OnlyFans, and the most tragic part about this, her OnlyFans is only $4 a month. So
Jesus,
for less than the cost of a pumpkin spice latte, you can watch this woman suck on turds every month.
Wow. Has her name been revealed?
No, I didn't say her name. I don't know. I don't think people should go down that road. She seems like a nice lady, at least in the interactions that I've had with her.
Hello, nice lady.
Where I didn't know that she was a professional turd sucker. But I wouldn't suggest anyone travel down that dark path.
It's a PTS.
Yeah, dude.
She's sucking that PTSD.
Dude, yeah, she's a PTSD, a professional turd sucking dame.
I have a PTSD. You know that?
Yeah.
I have PTSD's nuts. Sal.
That story makes me woozy.
Oh yeah, you put your earphone back in. Sal actually removed his earphone. He couldn't hear it. He's like Bobby Kelly.
So you can't even hear. You can't.
The first time you told me that story, I was like, I almost gagged a little bit.
I mean, if you showed me the video, I might.
She gags a lot too.
I'm a visual person though, so
she also throws up a lot and eats that.
Stop.
If you want to see that,
stop,
dude.
Or we'll do it just like this.
She Okay, I'll stop.
Can you bring up the video?
That shit is so gross.
No, let's not pull that up.
I ain't never watched Two Girls, One Cup. None of that. I can't do it.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch that. It's amazing. It is pretty incredible what a lot of people will do to try and not have to work.
Yeah.
to try and just be like, I don't want to have to work a 9 to 5. I'm not going to debase myself that way. So
did I show you the video? The Japanese lady is suspended in water and she diarrheas, and it looks like she's taking off like a rocket ship.
Yes. Yeah,
I think the worst part about that, I think even worse than sucking on a turd would be the fact that everyone online is seeing that video.
Of
like,
course,
that would be
that's
the
part
worst
of
part
it.
of it.
That's part of the kink is the fact that she's doing like something.
Well,
forget the kink. I'm just saying, like, for me, like, what would be the most psychologically damaging, even more so than sucking on the turd, would be the fact that people are seeing it.
But that's not psychologically damaging for her because she has a fetish.
Oh, well, that damage took place long ago.
Yeah,
that's why she's doing it.
Yeah.
Don't kink shame.
I'm not saying
just be cautious of what you eat.
It's called coprophilia. I'm a coprophilia.
David coprophilia.
It's called coprophilia. It's when you have a sexual thing with turds.
What was our next? What did we have next on the docket?
I was gonna say I will say this
on the Duke.
I work on the Duke. What's next on the Duke?
God damn.
I currently work a 9 to 5. It's not that bad. I would suggest that anyone.
I work at 7-Eleven.
You work at 7-Eleven?
I work at 9-11.
Damn.
Damn. Those are good hours.
Don't investigate me.
I would say anyone who's thinking about doing OnlyFans or trying to find some way to not have to work a 9 to 5. Just try a 9 to 5 first because it's not that bad, and I guess it's less money, but it doesn't. Because it seems like a lot of the women that do OnlyFans, it causes a lot of them to lose their fucking minds.
That's I think that's a chicken or the egg.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It has to be like a recursive feedback loop, like where you're already kind of unstable. And then you start doing OnlyFans, and then like doing porn is affecting you psychologically in a way that's making it worse.
No,
but you're also making really good money, and so you're just like, we don't even know. It's like vaping. Like
I don't think it affects everyone psychologically. Look at our friends who do it.
Yeah,
you think those girls are affected psychologically?
No, not at all, Sal.
I do think you have to be smart enough to be mentally ill. If that makes sense.
No. Wait, what?
You have to have a high enough IQ to realize.
Wait, don't all girls wear like lingerie and wrestle in their apartments?
They don't even have high enough brain activity to be mentally damaged. They're like a
Listen,
jellyfish
Yeah.
floating.
do
through
not
life.
insult my friends.
And them like showing their titties doesn't even like register on the trauma scale for them.
I'm not having it.
I think
I'm Sal, and I'm against this conversation.
what I was gonna say is it's like because OnlyFans.
But I see what you mean.
The democratization of pornography is so recent that I think it's like vaping, where vaping is so new. We don't
Can
know.
we get a word alert?
The democratization.
Is that what it was? Democratization.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. I thought it was like demonstrification.
No,
I'll take it.
So with vaping, it's so recent. We don't know what the long-term effects are yet.
Yeah,
there's not enough. Just people haven't been doing it long enough to know exactly what like what it can do compared to like tobacco. And so when it comes to porn, we know the effects of the porn industry as it has been. You sign up at 18, you enlist in pornography. They get you in one of these production companies. You do porn until you're 26 and then commit suicide.
yeah.
So we know that that's the path for a lot of those women. OnlyFans is more like you're more of an independent pornographer. And
You're an independent cock tractor.
Yeah, you're an independent cock tractor.
Yeah, like if you're a 10, you can also be a 1099. Let's go, bitch.
Brother said something. Man.
Yeah.
Let's go fill out some paperwork. Let's do it.
You're gonna get hit hard in taxes on that, dude. Your ass is getting fucked in a number of ways if you're a 1099 pornographer. So yeah, I think as the years go on, we're probably gonna see more and more of these OnlyFans girls really start to unravel. We're gonna see the effects of this.
Is that your plan?
Yeah, and then
Are you the OnlyFans Joker?
And then I swoop in, and that's when I get to fuck them.
Yeah, and you're probably on my penis.
Yeah, well, because like if you if you work hard to develop anything for yourself, like a platform or some sort of talent or skill set, you like progress on this like path, and then eventually you create like some sort of foundation for yourself from which you can like live your life and get an income and whatever, right? And it takes a long time to get to that point.
And they end up income.
And when you're an OnlyFans girl,
I saw a porno where a bunch of incomes.
Yeah, but like when you
never gets old.
If you're like an attractive woman and you just start doing OnlyFans and you're like hot enough and it hits, people catch on to it, you go from making $0 to making $300,000 a month or whatever it may be. And then you can ride that for the next like couple of years, I guess.
We'll
but eventually people are going to fall off. You're going to lose.
Nobody's falling off.
You know what I mean? But it's like there's not a lot of longevity in pornography. There's a
longevity.
There's a lot of long penis. There's not a lot. So like that's mentally that is such a
fetish though.
That is such a like labyrinth for the mind to go from making $0 to thousands of dollars a month, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, if not millions,
for hundreds of thousands of years.
For 100,000 years.
Bitch Medusa.
To then, as people lose interest and they say, well, this bitch is 27 now, she's too old. I gotta find, I gotta go to the next 18-year-old, and then some 27-year-old who's been making $300,000 a month for the last couple of years now is losing subscribers.
I like to believe that every OnlyFans girl meets her Prince Charming at some point and gets off OnlyFans.
Maybe, hopefully, in a perfect world.
You don't hate that? I like that.
No, I hate that. I hate the thought that there's guys out there that would accept a woman like that. Yeah, me and Craig, we just watch porn constantly. Jeez. And
are addicted to it, but we do not accept the women that do it.
No, there's such a difference between a relationship and what you watch on your phone to come. Those two worlds don't mix at all for me.
But those women are still human. They deserve love.
Yeah, but I mean, that's fine. Just to me, it's like, it makes me sad. That
Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you as long as you want it.
I mean, how does that
You know
work?
I got it.
Like, you think about like Riley Reid's husband, right? That white dude, whoever he is. He's
Who's
like
that?
some notable person.
Robert Reed?
But but
Jerry Reed.
Yeah.
He's bounding down.
It's Tara Reid, actually.
Going out and fucking.
Yeah, bidding me over. We're fucking.
He's bounding down.
We got a long way to blow.
Hold him down and fuck him.
Hold him down and fuck him. My name's Jerry Reed. Fill me with cum.
We're gonna
Filling
do
me
what they
with
say can't
cum.
be cum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Riley Reid's husband, like, how does that work when it's just like how are you married to a girl that at any moment anybody in the world can and will pull up that you got fucked by a bunch of dudes?
Oh yeah,
Right.
I don't know, dude. That would drive me crazy.
Also magnets. How do those work?
I could almost see how you could do it
Good
if it was
question.
like if it was your girl that like you're like, I'll date this bitch for a year just to see, you know, I know she's a porn star. I'll date her for a year. It's whatever. But like to marry that woman and have kids is like insane to me.
Depends on how you view it, though. Like,
I view it on my phone when I'm taking a dump.
Yeah.
I try to knock out all my fluids and waste at once. I gotta sit down, take a dump, I piss,
clip
and then
that.
I pull up Raleigh Reed on X Hamster and crank one out.
Holy shit, that was funny.
Yeah, so that's usually what I do.
Clip that, buddy. Clip that.
It says here $5 from Dan Mullen. Riley Reid's husband was thinking Arby's. I get that. Her pussy's not as busted as you would think. It actually looks pretty cleaned up. Looks pretty trim.
But why wouldn't her husband just be like, I love Riley Reid. I'll jack off to her forever while I look for my wife. That's a good woman.
I don't know, dude. Maybe was he not? He was also in the industry, wasn't it?
No.
Wasn't he? You know, he's just some guy.
He's just some athlete. I think he's some
Okay,
type of
so
athlete, like a
he's-
snowboarder or something.
So
No, that
this
was you're thinking of Emmett Till.
is- so- what?
Industry.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, Sal.
We had fucking, what is it, Carolina burger? What do we eat?
Fucking home run, dude.
I'm jazzed up on fucking home run burgers.
Nah, that's the fucking New York shit coming out. They don't do that down here.
So,
Oh,
it sounds like Riley Reid's husband is like a similar situation to somebody we know who shall not be named. It might be one of those.
Who that?
Don't even worry about it, dude. Don't even. We're not even gonna say the name.
All right. Fair enough.
Robbie Goodwin.
It's dude. Robbie Goodwin would be. Robbie would do it. Robbie would be like, but she's like really nice and smart and hot, and so I could look past that. It would be tough.
Robbie's the most likely to be Batman.
Sure. Yes.
Absolutely. I thought about that the other day, and I was like, easily, if I would.
Robbie is the most likely to date a porn star for sure.
Yep.
Out of all of us. Well, Sal, you're married. And Craig is dating someone. I am, I'm looking for a good Christian girl, so I wouldn't do it. But Robbie loves psychologically damaged women with BPD who post sultry, lewd photos.
Back shots, videos.
They post.
If somebody was like, I'm dating a porn star, I'd be like, oh, that's cool, man. But if somebody was like, hey, I just got married to a porn star, we're going to have kids soon, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Would you really, though?
Huh?
What if they were your good friend?
Yeah, especially then.
Damn.
If they weren't my good friend, I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to be over here.
That's not very Christ-like.
That is true.
Well, Lord forgives me for my sins.
Didn't the Bible say hang out with the porn stars?
Yeah,
didn't Jesus sit with the porn stars?
Right. I think it was Jesus Christ who said, hey, if there's grass on the field,
Play in the dirt.
play in the dirt.
Play in the dirt, kids.
Go play in the dirt.
Didn't Jesus break bread with like the porn stars and the OnlyFans girls and stuff?
Yeah, in those times, yeah. He
So there you
did.
go.
Imagine sharing a piece of bread with a porn star.
That's what I'm saying. You can't imagine that?
No. That's fucking insane.
You wouldn't even eat it.
She doesn't need. She's already got too much yeast.
I can only imagine.
I can only imagine what it would be like. It's a great song.
Yeah. I like Lead Me to the Cross. You know that song? You know Lead Me to the Cross?
I heard I've heard the title.
Yes or no? Do you know Lead Me to the Cross?
I don't. Just sing it again.
Where were you? Lead me to the cross.
Nope.
Where your love poured out.
Nope.
Bring me to my knees. Pause. Lord, I lay me down.
No.
Rid me of myself. I belong to you.
Nope.
Never heard that?
Nope.
Okay.
Dalton, you ever heard that one?
I don't know. I've never heard that one.
I never heard that one either.
You ever heard How Great Is Our God?
Yes.
How great is our God?
Or Our God is an
He's an
awesome
awesome
God. He
God.
reigns from heaven
Yeah, that's a
above.
great one.
That's
Dalton, your
good.
hair's starting to look really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it long, dude. Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's
when he
one of my,
rolled up his sleeves, he
one of my
was
good
putting
traits. I was
on
looking
the-
in the mirror the other day and I was like, yeah, damn, I bet if I lost weight, I would look just like Sam Mayday Malone.
Sam Mayday Malone? Is that from Cheers?
Yeah, Sam Mayday Malone, dude.
I never knew that was his nickname.
Yeah. When he pitched for the Boston Red Sox, he was Sam Mayday Malone.
Oh, nice, dude. You think you look like Ted Danson?
I think I would. Yeah, I think I can grow Sam Mayday Malone hair, and then if I lost enough weight, I would look just like Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Prime '80s Danson.
80s dancing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
80.
nice, dude.
Ted
Yeah.
Danson is super handsome, though.
He is
Ted
very good
Handsome.
looking.
Ted handsome, basically.
Dude, he is Ted handsome.
Who are the best looking guys? Let's talk about this.
Folks, you're looking at him.
That's
right
kind
here.
of gay. Don't you think? You mean in history? Like any year, any
Yeah.
decade?
Who's your hall pass?
Oh my god. That's so gay.
You're the one thinking about it.
The fuck do you mean?
Ask me.
I got an answer.
Ask me, ask
Dude,
me.
I'll tell you a completely honest, true. This is a 100% answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Patrick Wilson.
Who
That's
is
my
that?
answer. He plays Ed Warren in the Conjuring movies. He was Owlman in Watchmen.
Ooh, yeah.
He was in Bone Tomahawk.
He's like red hair.
No.
It's like
I was thinking
maybe
Auburn.
short. Yeah, like Auburn.
Sexy.
I think that
Auburn.
might.
Cute little chin.
Yeah, that might
Tight
be,
ass.
that might be my number one sexiest man
Yep.
is Patrick Wilson.
Can we bring up a picture?
Bring up some pictures of this man.
Let's get dude. I'm telling you, dude, this is like a classic man.
Yeah, you're gonna love him. You're
looking
gonna love
dude. He is what what a dreamboat.
Would you call him Pat?
No, I would respect him. His name is Patrick.
Yeah.
So I take it you're gonna be the bottom in this situation.
I would have to be with Patrick Wilson.
Why is that such a concern to you?
I think it's everyone's concern.
Earlier we were talking about prison. Dalton,
Yeah.
10 years in prison, you're gonna end up having a relationship with a man, right?
10 days, dude. 10 minutes.
10 days.
How to fuck a guy in 10 days.
How the fuck?
How to fuck a guy in 10 days. Yo, dude, check this out. I mean, what a dreamboat. Look at this motherfucker.
Okay, this is who I was thinking of. Red
Yeah,
hair.
yeah, this
look,
guy.
Look how
Dude,
much.
look
room
at
you got to
this.
come on
Oh
that
my
forehead.
god, dude.
I don't like gingers.
He's not a ginger.
He's not a ginger, dude. Look
No,
at him.
he's a slight. He's a Will.
God, look
Arnett.
at I love him
Hey,
in uniform.
look at that little uniform.
Yeah, he's a Will Arnett-esque ginger. He's like half ginger.
Oh yeah, bring up Will
Dude,
Arnett.
look at him with a mustache.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Will
Oh
Arnett
my
ain't bad looking
God.
either.
He does have a kind of a Will Arnett kind of look. Let's see, Will Arnett.
Look at this.
Racist. That's my Will Arnett impression, ladies and gentlemen.
Ain't nothing wrong with that man either.
He's a cutie.
He got a tall ass head.
They both
He does. He do be having a tall ass head.
Yeah, tall as shit.
Yeah. He's doing a little goofy one. Well, you know, can we do a silly one?
I just want a guy that's nice to me.
Oh, I forgot I forgot
Right?
he was with Amy Poehler.
He was married to her for a minute. Yeah.
I just want a man to be nice to me, take me to the movies.
Yeah, take me to Outback Steakhouse.
Wait, Sal, who was your hall pass or whatever?
Oh, I'm straight, so I wouldn't pick him.
He gets. I've been had.
Damn, he got my ass. But who's your guy that you think looks the best, at least?
Oh, no, there's so many that come to mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there's a lot.
I bet it's a basic ass answer. Nothing as erudite as my answer, Patrick Wilson.
Mine would be like James Charles.
Erudite.
James Charles.
I'm fucking a guy who's basically a girl in this situation. If I have to fuck a guy, it's gonna be a twink, and I'm fucking them. Best believe. What
is this? $2 crack Amico dollars from Heihachi Mishima, King of the Iron Fist, Bill Marnett. Bill Marnett. Oh, and so Will Arnett. It's Bill Marnett.
Bill Marnett. New rule. Is that how he talks?
Go ahead, Sal. Tell us which man you want to have gay sex with.
You've had a lot of time to think here.
Yeah, you've had some time. Just off the dome. Who do you want? Who do you want to give you dome?
Show your work.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel. That's not a bad answer.
Daniel Gay Jewish.
Yeah.
What?
Daniel. Yeah, he's very handsome.
Daniel Gay Jewish.
Yeah, he's extremely good looking.
Wait, so but that's you're leaning on his accomplishments.
I'm leaning on those eyes.
Not his
he is a good looking dude.
And that tight little body.
Bring up.
Show us Daniel Day-Lewis. Let's look at this.
Let's take a look at
Jewish, if you ask
Let's take a look at Daniel Gay Jewish.
That's what we called him.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Gay and Jewish.
Let's see here. Okay, dude, he's not a bad looking dude. That's a pretty good.
We can't see it.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh,
give him some time.
Give me a second. Here we go. Look at him. That's not a bad looking guy.
It's not a good looking guy.
Can you pull up Jeremy Irons?
How does he look younger now? Look at him. Look at him back in the day. He looked like fucking dog shit back then.
Yeah, he looked like Scott Stapp right there.
Can you pull up Jeremy Irons?
Okay, Jeremy, now you're getting kind of weird, dude.
You want a lot of irons in your fire? Sal? Jeremy, who the fuck is this?
You know Jeremy Irons.
Why is this weird?
Ew.
This is not weird. This is a good answer, yeah.
I was just going to say, honestly, it's Jeremy Irons.
Motherfucker ugly as hell.
It's Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy, that is a good answer. That's
Thank
a very good
you.
answer,
And that's not, there ain't nothing wrong with that
so
answer.
Gay to pick distinguished.
Go to that one picture there where he's a little younger.
You're picking
like
distinguished
this
old
one?
men.
Go to Lolita, Jeremy Irons. God, he's good looking.
Where is that?
How
Here?
low can you lead a?
Oh my god,
dude, he almost looks Mexican there.
He looks retarded. Look at his eyes.
He does have kind of like wonky eyes.
This is
Dude.
bad answers.
Oh, look at them British ass teeth.
Look
dude.
at them fucking chompadoodle dudes.
He's got Austin Powers teeth.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Sal.
All right, hold on. Can we last answer? Alan Rickman.
These are all good answers.
These are all old men. It's weird.
There ain't nothing wrong with having sex with a
Sound like
distinguished
a man who's a refined man with a little seasoning, you know?
This is like
Alan Rickman's dead. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Alan Rickman actually looks good right there.
Alan Rickman, yeah, he's a cutie
Snape
patootie.
style,
No, I want younger. I want Die Hard Alan Rickman.
You want Snape style.
Dude, look at this. Look at that. Oh, dude.
Handsome.
Can you go back to what's he does it for a second? Irons?
Yeah, Jeremy Irons.
Irons.
It's gonna be Jeremy Irons though. After browsing a little bit,
Irons looks like fucking. If you
baby.
wall smothed Henry Winkler.
Oh my god, look at that. Look at him with a mustache, dude.
I want that dude picking me up in a fucking pink Cadillac.
That's terrible. Imagine kissing him and his mustache is in your mouth. Fuck that.
Imagine it. Buddy, I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to happen.
That's what we're doing.
I'm trying to make it
Dude,
happen.
his teeth are fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
He's a dumbass.
He's
Fuck
gonna.
this guy.
Jeremy Irons is not a dumbass.
He looks good there. Look at him in fucking Justice League
Alfred.
right there, dude. He's a good looking dude.
Nah. Timothy Chalamet is the type of guy you should be saying.
Now
respect
that's
what
an
you're
actually
saying.
gay answer. That's actually pretty gay.
But that is
How?
that is a more gay answer.
No,
That's a
it's
more gay
it's a
answer.
more
Thank you.
feminine man.
Yeah, because Timothy Chalamet is like a twink,
Exactly.
like gay
He's a lot
boy.
closer to a girl.
Me and Sal picked real men.
Right,
is
someone
less-
that's
is
gonna
less-
someone
You
that's
guys-
gonna take
which
you out and
means
kiss you.
You guys are getting fucked.
Is real. That's actually less gay.
It's less gay to get fucked by an old man than fuck a young boy.
You're basing it more on.
That's what you're trying to sell me.
You're basing it all on
Yeah.
having sex, and we're basing it
That's
on
gay.
the type of
That's what
man
women do.
that you'd want to fall in love with.
Yeah, that's what women do.
No,
You guys are gay.
I'm basing it on
Sex
what you know.
pill.
Look, guys, we're all gay. All right.
Yes,
It's
we
a
are all
it's
gay.
a spectrum.
It's the sexuality is a spectrum. And me and Sal are on both spectrums, sex and
Sexuality is a spectrum.
it's a speculum
Uh,
because it's cranking my ass open.
yeah, Christian Bale in American Psycho. That's a pretty good.
That's
answer.
that's good.
He's just man enough. but
$2
still
from
cute.
Katie. Sal has daddy issues. That is true.
Damn,
Everybody in the chat
a
is
little bit.
fucking
I got both parent issues.
loving my answers right now. You guys are off base.
No, dude. It's more gay to want to have sex with a cute boy like Timothy Chalamet than a refined
gentleman.
ruffian such as Patrick Wilson or Jeremy
All right,
Irons.
how about this? If the game is you have to pick an older distinguished man,
Distinguished, yes.
I think I would go with man. Because I would never fuck.
No,
an
you've
older
already
man.
revealed, Craig. You've already revealed you're gay.
You want Timothy Chalamet?
Not on this show.
You guys want to be a cute little couple?
Yeah.
No. What? We were saying fuck. We said hall pass. We're not saying relationship. You guys turn this into relationship.
I guess for me and Sal, we can't separate sex from.
Yeah, we'd be
our
locking
emotions.
it down.
Yeah, we would catch feelings.
All right,
Man,
so who is
let's
yours?
not forget that you guys are getting fucked in your scenario.
That's fine.
Am
I
I
think
getting
Jeremy
fucked,
Irons
or
would
am
be
I
very-
fucking his penis with my ass?
I think Jeremy Irons would be very good at easing into that.
Old distinguished.
You think you're fucking me? I'm actually fucking you with my ass.
Here's one. Here's one you don't think about. What about Tim Allen?
Ugh.
No, not bad. Pull up Tim Allen because I thought that at one point.
Dude, that picture, that mugshot. I mean, dude, getting my penis wet.
Tim Dick, by the way. That's his real name. You guys know that?
What?
Tim Dick?
Tim Allen's real name is Timothy Dick.
Really?
Yep.
Timothy Dick in my ass?
Yes.
Let's see Tim Allen.
Timothy Dick in my ass? So here we go. Here's Salt and Pepper Tim Allen.
Do young Tim Allen.
To infinity and your ass.
Here we go, dude.
There we go.
Uh?
Yeah, I don't know. Crack. That's a pretty gay answer.
Give me some tool time. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, yeah, dude.
Oh,
I would
Tim
love a
Allen
little
is
tool
worse
time.
than anything that any of us said.
Hell no, bro. He's got stories.
He's gonna drill your asshole.
Dude, he's
shut
gonna
up.
drill you,
hell
dude.
no.
That drew. This
Where's
is what
that
he's gonna
drill
do to your
going?
ass, man.
Where that- Do the one of him below it in the bow tie.
Today we got the dildo.
Where's the one in the boat? Oh, dude.
Dude, yeah, you picked the absolute most Jewish looking person.
He looks extremely Jewish. He looks
Imagine-
way
He looks
more
like Adam
Jewish.
Driver's father.
No, dude, you know who he looks like? He looks like Dad Dickburn. He looks like our friend Dad Dickburn.
Wow, he really does.
Craig, you don't know. There's a guy we know. His name is Dad Dickburn, and he's a very Jewish man. And he looks just like Tim Allen. Reminded me that Tim Allen looks very Jewish.
Imagine him bussing your back in, and
I don't think so, Tim.
and just and leaning in your ear and going, oh, oh, oh.
Oh,
Yeah, after he's done.
He's fucking you. He's fucking you.
You're trying to figure out if he came or not, and all of a sudden you hear him just roll over and go, oh.
He's fucking you on the floor, and then all of a sudden Wilson looks over the bed.
Heidi ho, neighbor.
You done fucking? Back in Machu Picchu, they used to.
I feel like Wilson could have been played by Norm.
Maybe
that would have been a good casting.
But
Wilson always just brings it back to the Holocaust.
It is tool time.
That was such a good. Can we just, for a second? That was such a good show.
Home Improvement.
Yes, come on.
Show, but I put it like second tier sitcoms.
Well, they're all second tier. I mean, none of them are great. But
Fresh Prince is great.
Fresh Prince.
I like the different perspectives that show would have. Though.
You know what's on the level of a Home Improvement? George Lopez. George Lopez is a sneaky good sitcom.
It's good. It's not better than.
Bum, 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 bum,
You're thinking of the hotness of actress, then yeah, the daughter on George Lopez is hotter than any sitcom.
Well, the daughter's like 15, so
not now.
Grows up. She definitely grows up on that show. She definitely grows up after like 3 or 4 seasons. She becomes smoking hot.
I'm thinking Angie.
And the wife too, yeah, and the mom.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what?
And the grandma.
Home Improvement is actually very sexy.
Jill's hot.
Dude, do you remember that? Did you ever watch that show Modern Family?
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking this is bad. The youngest daughter on that show. Forget the character's name, but the nerdy one.
Someone's asking me if the bed moved.
The nerdy one, as she grew up on the show, and I'm pretty sure she's an adult now. Not maybe. No,
on one from Arrested Development.
No, Modern Family. The nerdy.
Oh yeah,
dude. As she grew up on the show, she ended up getting like the biggest tits.
It's a problem.
It was like.
They're like, dude, if those things get any bigger, we're gonna have to write you in a storyline here.
Yeah, dude. As the show went on, as you get to the later season, she has distractingly huge tits.
Dude, that's so funny because like that happens though when your tits get that big. They're like, okay, it's such a distraction. We have to write them titties.
Yeah, it's like, are you pregnant or something?
We're gonna have to write them titties their own fucking romantic lead.
Yeah.
And then it could happen the other way around where like Mila Kunis in that 70s show, once she became like 17, they were like, you're not that hot anymore.
That was crazy how young they had.
They were actually teenagers. She was like 14 when that show
That is insane.
And Ashton Kutcher was like 32.
Didn't she lie? Yeah, he was like 40.
And then they got married eventually.
Didn't they lie though? Didn't she lie about her
that?
age?
You want to talk about punked. That guy.
And then didn't they ruin their careers when they released those videos about Michael Masterson?
Danny Masterson.
Whatever.
Michael Madsen.
Michael Madsen.
Yeah, they like defended Danny Masterson, and everybody was like, "Hey, he's actually he was convicted. He is a rapist, so it's kind of a bad look."
Did you guys rather fuck Meg or Lois?
Lois. Oh God. No contest, dude. All day, every day, Lois.
Brian.
Even in real life, I'd rather have sex with Alex Borstein than Mila Kunis.
I wish you could put Meg's voice in Lois. That'd be perfect.
No. So much of what makes Lois great is the voice.
Nah, I don't like that.
Peter.
Check Lois.
What about Brittany Murphy as Luann?
Now we're talking.
Oh man, we lost a good one.
Yeah.
Dude,
I really do miss Brittany Murphy.
I would love me a big titty retard like Luann.
Yeah.
Uncle Hank. You can find one down over here, dude. They're everywhere over here.
Where you go? Oh, in North Carolina?
I noticed the IQ is seriously a little lower.
Diminished. Damn, they must be really stupid.
It's not.
If you're looking at anybody and going, man, these guys are fucking dumb, dude, they must be truly disabled.
No, it's not Louisiana, but it's you know what I mean? It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, it also because the town you're in like.
Huh? Are you mad at me now?
No,
I'm joking.
I don't believe what you're saying. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, is the town you're in like really like a poor town?
It is, yeah. I would say. Would you agree?
No, it's just it's an area where there's nice places and there's not so nice places.
Oh, like anywhere else in the world?
that's not anywhere else in the world, actually.
Because I mean, typically,
I guess you're right.
small impoverished communities, what makes them impoverished is that the population is fucking stupid.
Can you read Todd Howard's comment?
What did Todd? A jihad upon Sal.
We're coming for you, Sal.
Why is that?
Yeah, do not talk shit about North Carolina.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
But I think like, you know, like North Carolina, like Raleigh, Durham, and like bigger communities with a little more money, they're not retarded. You know, crack.
You understand? I haven't left this hotel. Like,
right.
I have no experience.
But your sample size is just whoever's at the Best Western.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is usually retards.
Carolina boys stand up. They're all coming for me.
Well, I mean, like
Virginia, those are some. No, never mind.
If you're in a here's the thing, how presumably you drove to the hotel. Did you notice was there a noticeable amount of Dollar Generals and Family Dollars and Dollar Trees?
Yeah, I saw some.
Okay,
hold on one second.
Wait, were you talking to me or him?
Either one of you, I guess.
Sal came from the airport.
Right.
Isn't the airport like right around the corner?
It's not far, but Trump was leaving when I came, so we were like delayed forever.
I love Sal. He's a great guy.
Yeah, because if you're ever in a town, if you want to get a temperature check on the overall intelligence level of the town you're in, just count
overall intelligence. Well, that's just the farmers. You can't only.
They do have overall intelligence. Yeah.
They want me to lay in the bed.
But if you want to get like a good temperature check on how like what the intelligence level of a town is, just see how many Dollar Generals are around you, and that's usually a pretty good indicator of what you're.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I think those are the smartest people that live out in the middle of nowhere. That's where I'm gonna end up,
dude. I have a feeling that.
Holy shit!
What? How many Dollar Generals are nearby? I can't see that, Sal. I still can't see. Okay, it looks like there's a lot of Dollar Generals nearby. Yeah, okay, I see it. Yeah, there's a lot of Dollar Generals.
They're crack.
Yeah, go to the General and save some time. What do you want from me?
They're fucking everywhere.
So, Sal, you might be right. You might be in a town full of dummies.
I didn't say it. Listen, I love everybody in North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina's great. Every state, every state has their small, poor, impoverished, idiot communities, and usually you could tell if you're in one by the amount of Dollar Generals nearby.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way North Carolina is that dumb just from the fact that we have some of the best universities in the country here.
I'm not saying this about North Carolina. I'm saying this about like specific towns.
I'm so glad you're taking the heat for this, but now
I'm not. First of all, I'm not mad. Second of all, I'm just saying a point that I'm not like arguing with anybody. I'm just saying North Carolina is not.
Here's the thing. I'm saying that here's
how much it's. By the way, the chat is all wanting me to get in the bed. Here's how much that's going to take. And it rhymes with $100.
Yeah. By the way, yes. Let's get some super chats going
because we're not even close.
Here's what I'm saying though. This is my unified theory of intelligence and just smarts in general. Dollar General is that I think what keeps people impoverished more than anything is their intelligent, their level of intelligence, their wit, and their ambition. And typically what you find in small towns with like a lot of Dollar Generals and a lot of government subsidy, Section 8 and all that kind of thing, is you got people who they're not very smart.
Yikes.
They don't have a lot
of Dollar Trees. Holy shit.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of ambition, and so they're comfortable just being poor and just sort of like living, on the dole, as it were.
I think it's quite nice.
I'm a Tropicana guy myself.
Damn. Busted.
Yeah, dude. I think because trust me, I got family members like this who they get a government voucher every month. Their rent is like $200-$300 a month, and they are fine just not going anywhere. Just like they wake up every day and they go, "Huh, I guess I still exist," and that's about it for them. Whereas like guys like us, we all have like.
They not like us.
Like we may, we kid, we josh around and say that Sal is dumb. Sal is not.
Here
dumb.
we go.
We got $5 from Broso Smith, 5 out of 100. Sal's not actually, dude. Trust me, I talk to idiots all day, every day for my job. Sal is a fucking Mensa member compared to someone who's actually stupid.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Sal.
I made it through high school. Like, you know what I mean? I went through some kind of curriculum. I learned just as much shit as anyone else, like the average person.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I just am an idiot.
I think,
like,
and by the way,
I can't put it all together usually.
I'm trying to be inspirational here because I think that anybody can pull themselves out of any situation and truly thrive and succeed in this world. In the West, at least, where we have free market capitalism, if they have just some kind of intelligence, if they're not like completely invalid, and just have like an ounce, a sousance of ambition. What holds so many people back is they just like
someone wants to know, how do I know if I'm actually stupid? So have you ever been doing something and you know it's the wrong thing, but you don't know what else to do, so you keep doing it?
Fucking story of my life, dude.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
This is that constant.
I'm stupid.
Like, I don't know what else would I do?
So like a pedophile?
Yeah, I mean, it's a dumb behavior.
It is very stupid to be a pedophile. That's like the dumbest thing you can do.
It's like that you can't do that.
I love that Louis joke where he's like, you'd never know, like, if you're not a pedophile, but it must be so amazing to fuck a kid because the consequences that you'll receive are so great. Like, everyone in society will fucking hate you and you'll go to jail and you'll get raped, but you're still willing to do it. So it must be better than heroin, better than anything else.
Yeah, that was a bold. That was very bold.
That was tough.
He said that on Saturday Night Live. By the way, $9.99 from Croyd.
Yeah, you guys need to keep track of it though. So
$9.99.
Yeah.
So we're at $14.99.
just 15.
We can get a Netflix subscription. So
wait, $14.99 was the price for you to do the truffle.
$15.99. Thank you, Slav.
Yeah. By the way, I think I am becoming more racist.
But then it doesn't go towards me getting in the bed. Man. So are you cashing out on Truffle Shuffle? No.
I guess I could do a Truffle Shuffle.
No, that guy said it was for the bed though. I'm not going to waste their money.
All right, yeah, that's fine. But yeah. I don't want you to be more racist, man.
Yeah, I think I'm becoming more racist.
Dalton, you should probably not do that.
Nah, dude.
No,
listen, I've been there, and I realized that it's a economic thing. It's a poverty thing. It's not.
Yeah, these are Dollar Generals that we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And it happens anywhere. It happens
what you're saying
all
is very
kinds
funny
of people.
Either way, because you're saying you've been there, which either means like you've been to the hood or you've been racist before.
No, yeah, the latter.
Trust me, man. I was the biggest fucking racist of all time. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Well, it is. I will say this, man. Like, any job I've had that's been like a public facing role, where I have to like deal with customers or the public, like now, like I get phone calls all day. It is like the most difficult people to deal with. Usually, are melanated folks.
How often do you have is that not the case?
And
you're talking to like Mr. Anderson.
Most of the people I have to interact with are like very impoverished.
No, but how often do you talk to a white person?
I don't know, but I'm grateful for it when it happens. I'm certainly, I'm certainly like, oh, thank God.
Is that is part of that you find just based on the personality and like how nice they are to you, or is it a familiarity thing?
Oh no, they do. They are like, it's night and day, like how much more genial and understanding they are. Like how their like overall attitude and behavior is so much more amicable, because and trust me, I get a fair amount of white people who are very mean and rude and entitled, but by and large, like the people I talk to that are like the meanest and most entitled and not doing me any favors because they're just looking for the cheapest thing out there. It is like you know what I mean. Like, dude, like today I was talking to this dude. I don't want to give away too much about like what my actual job is, but like I don't have a script that I have to say, but there are like certain things I got to say at the beginning of a call just due to like government regulation. And so I was like trying to like get that out of the way before I started talking to him. And as I'm saying it, he was like, "I want the cheapest thing you got." Like he was like so mad at me that I was like talking about anything else. And I said, "Sir, I got to finish saying what I'm saying, and then I'll get you the cheapest thing on the like that we offer. You gotta let me finish saying this."
Yeah, like I get it.
Yeah, and he was just like such a dickhead about it, and it's like, dude, that's like all day with me. Like, it's just, I get a phone call immediately, I hear the fucking smoke alarm chirp, and then the sounds of what sounds like Mogadishu in the background, just like screaming and hollering and fighting. And just somebody, and it's a bad connection because they're either on Cricket Wireless or even worse.
When I used to play a lot of games and I was in a lot of lobbies, those were always the Mexican kids. It was the loudest fucking kid on the mic with like all kinds of siblings.
Wait, so in your job, do you call people or they call you?
They call me. So they're calling me because
they're calling you to get something accomplished that isn't working.
Yeah, there's something they need to buy, and there's like, and I'm more than willing to like do whatever they want. Like, it's like, oh, you want the cheapest thing? Fine. I'm gonna like, of course, as a 6-figure sales agent, I'm gonna like try and pitch them something else. But if they go, no, I just want like whatever's cheap, I'll be like, all right, fine. But then along with that, there's like there's like liability things I gotta say just due to like government regulation. And so there's people like, as I start like mentioning what I have to say, they get like frustrated and just start like yelling at me, and I have to tell them like, hey, I have to say this because this call is being recorded, so I have to tell you this, and then when I get done, I need you to wait 10 seconds, and then I can get you.
And then we're going to get that for you.
Yeah,
we're going to get you a Happy Meal.
We're going to get you the cheapest thing possible that you're still not going to pay for. And then you're going to rack up a fucking delinquent balance with us and then call screaming at me again because we shut off your service because you owe us $800 in unpaid bills.
Yeah, there is sort of a thing where some people talking to people on the phone, they just don't see it as like they're talking to a real person with emotions. They're just like, I'm talking to this fucking guy on the phone. This shit sucks. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to justify it. I just think some people don't take the time to be like, okay, this is a guy who's probably a nice dude who just wants to do his job.
Runaway Slav, you should make that same comment, but make it a super chat, and then we'll read it. That's funny.
Yeah, dude. Funny. And it's like, I get it. I work in sales. I know that anyone that talks to me knows they're talking to a salesman. So they're going to get hit with like a sales pitch. Fucking deal with it. You know the delicate dance we're about to do with each other. All you have to do is just say, I'm not really interested in that. And then we move on. You don't have to fucking yell at me like a savage beast. Like an ape bearing its fangs. So to speak.
The new Anthony Cumia.
Yeah, the Cumia 2.0.
Cumia 2.0,
Dolphiny
man.
Prumia.
I got to cool off.
Have you made a decision? You just don't care no more?
I do care. I shouldn't say shit like that. Dude, it's like you get, but I mean, like at any job,
you're going to start to believe it, though. That's the thing.
I know. That's why
you're going to start to really believe it.
That's why I got my fun size candy dude. I got my.
It feels good to say. Do you remember the episode of The Sopranos when the family gets carjacked?
Yeah.
And then the husband is like, he just lets it loose.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, dude, who else, Marie? Who else?
It really does feel like, a nice release. Like, it's like, oh.
And that's all it was though for him, because
that's, dude.
Maybe it's just a difference.
It's like cracking your back, dude.
Like he had to crack his back on that shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried giving it back to him and be like, hey, listen, motherfucker, you're going to calm down for a second. I'm going to figure your shit out.
No, but I get very terse with them. Like I just go,
terse.
I just tell them, I just start going
at with it.
Yeah, I get real quiet until like we're both quiet. And then I go, okay, I'll help you. Can you tell me your name now? And I just, I'm just kind of as much of a dickhead as I can be because I know that they're not going to give me any money. They're trying to, if they, they're looking for something for free, but that doesn't exist. So they're getting like the thing as close to free as possible. So it doesn't even fucking help me.
You should try and you should just be like, hey, listen, sir, I am white. I am in control of this situation.
Yeah, I should start telling people that, like, hey. I think you need to understand something right fucking now. I'm white.
The white man is
goddamn tone with me.
Yeah, that'd probably go well.
I mean, it's like I don't.
Maybe you could try and relate. Maybe you should like rap some sexy red lyrics and be like, "Yo, it's fucking lit. You getting this motherfucking product?"
I should try and sing their music to them and be like, "Ooga booga ooga booga." And
speaking of music, we've been listening to some nice music. Coheed and Cambrian,
dudes. I got Sal into Coheed, dude.
Coheed.
He hated it at first, and
now I'm cohesive.
Yeah, now Sal's cohesive now, dude.
I only know the one song.
Oh, dude.
You could have been all I wanted.
I've listened to
Sniper.
Good eye, sniper. Yeah, dude. Oh, that reminds me. We just discovered a very interesting bit of Sal lore last night. And I totally forgot about this. Years ago, Sal has been on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
So what's your deal? You're like stupid or something?
Oh yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Kill Tony was a fucking arena act, they came through Hyenas years ago. I totally forget. We should
find it.
Yeah, you were.
We called my dad.
Dude, let's see if we can find it.
He made me call my father.
What episode? Where was it?
Dallas.
In what year?
I don't remember.
Hold on one second. Dude, it's gonna be hard. I don't even know.
Kill Tony Dallas.
Were they even on YouTube at that point?
I don't. Yeah, they were on like the podcast app.
I know, but was there like a video component to the show?
There had to have been if they were touring by then.
No, I think it was just audio.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm looking at Kill Tony Hyenas.
I didn't get to finish. I got the kitty, but then he let me do my punchline.
I might have found it 6 years ago.
Probably.
Let me see here. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Talk amongst yourselves. Come on, dude. Where's Sal?
Who else was on the show?
Which Hyenas are they at, Dalton? I can tell you because
they're in Dallas, dude.
They're not in Plano, right?
No, this is in Dallas.
It was the one in Fort Worth.
It was the one in Fort Worth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, here's Quentin J. Yo, Quentin J did it.
I love Quentin J.
Dude, actually, let's watch Quentin J's set real quick. Dude, this guy's awesome.
You sure? Are they in Fort Worth though, or are they in Dallas?
This is the one in Dallas.
Okay, it was Fort Worth when I was on.
Yo, dude, everyone is in for a treat right now, dude. This is probably one of my top 5 comedians of all time is Quentin J. Bushmaster, the pride of Taco, Texas.
Oh, that's funny. Dalton will find it.
Yo, dude, let's watch this. All right, so this is good. Our good friend Quentin J. Bushmaster, the pride of Taco, Texas. Dude,
no, yeah, I was not at that club.
Yeah, dude.
Look like something that Paul Bear would raise up to make the Undertaker.
Right, raise up. I'm a professional comedian.
Why do you hate him so much?
This is an interesting name. Large letters, blue ink. Put your hands together for Quentin J.
Hold on, can you pause it for a second?
Yeah,
we're all listening to the same voice, right? And
yes.
Sal just asked me, like, why do you hate this guy? I don't know. It's a crazy question.
Oh my god,
dude. Crack. I'm telling you, you're gonna fucking love this.
You're gonna love Quentin J.
You are going to love Quentin J, dude. Dude, you got it.
Is that you?
Yeah, good job.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, all Kill right. Tony number 377, Fort Worth.
All right, we'll watch that after this. You got to see this guy, dude. I can't wait to see
I'm not. I didn't like the joke I told, but we'll see.
That's right.
Yo, that's my boy Quentin.
Oh.
My wife and I, we've been married to each other 3 times, divorced twice. So when people ask me, what's the secret to a healthy marriage? I tell them that you and your spouse have to have a common interest. Like my wife and I, we've been part of a swingers group for about 9 years now. But we've never been able to host a party at our trailer because all I got in the living room is a small recliner and my love seat. So yesterday, I went on Craigslist, found me this real nice 5-piece wraparound couch. Can't fucking wait till Wednesday. Because when I get that feeling, I want sectional seating.
There we go.
That's right. Sectional seating, baby.
Sectional seating.
It's good for me.
It doesn't even work.
Now, my wife and I were raising 12 God-fearing children. And when you got 12 kids, fucked up shit always happens.
But he had him with the voice.
Like last Friday, got a letter from the local school saying my second oldest boy was in ISS. Whole family's in complete shock.
Let him finish the joke.
First of all,
you win an extra 22 seconds.
No, it's okay. We were late on the. We were a little bit late on the count.
That's cool. Punchline was coming. But
let me.
Okay. I'll do it in the parking lot.
Everybody stop. Everybody relax.
Stop trying to be funny on a comedy
Quentin,
show.
Brian, everybody. Quentin, let me tell you this. First of all,
yes, sir.
I fucking love you.
Thank you.
All right, that's enough of that. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not Quentin's strongest set.
No.
But what can you do in a minute? You know, I think I oversold that. But let's watch Sal. You said it was 377?
Yeah, Kill Tony 377 Fort Worth, and he comes on stage at, let's see, time code is 131:20.
Oh, dude, here we go, dude. This is exciting.
It is. I don't even remember.
All right, here we go.
If Tony's mean to you, I'm gonna get on a plane and kill him.
No, he actually, the same thing happens, but he lets me finish my joke.
I love this guy.
Here we go. So here we go. There he is.
I was a lot bigger than
Saul Fianaccia.
Oh, you fucking asshole. Sal.
I got a call from this guy, Victor, who works for the IRS, and I'm getting $10,000. He called me up and he said, hello, this is Victor with the IRS. I was like, cool. He said, this is the American Revenue Service. And right there, I thought something was up, but I decided to let him keep going. And he said, the reason for our call is to tell you that your account has been gifted one-time $10,000 from the IRS. I said, Victor, that's amazing. He went, oh, yes, you're welcome. I said, Victor, I got to ask, though, why me? He said, the reason why the IRS has selected you is because you are a good citizen. You always pay your taxes. You're not a convicted felon. I said, Victor, let me stop you right there. I said, I am a convicted felon. And I said, I'm also a murderer, and I've killed people. And Victor goes, Come on, man. No, you're not. I said, no, I'm not. And I don't really believe that you work for the IRS. He said, I do. He said, I do work for the IRS. I said, if you work for the IRS, answer a question. He said, I'd tell you anything. I said, Victor, what is my name? And he went, man, your name, piece of shit. And then he hung up the phone.
Wow. Look at that. Salfianaka.
Nice. That went better than
That's great.
That went better than I remember. And I am smaller than that now. The person that said junk in the trunk, damn.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, can we
that was
read
good,
the comments
man.
on that?
Did you like it?
That was good.
You know, after that, we called my father on the phone. It went on.
Oh, there's more to that?
Oh yeah, the interview sometimes is the best.
It,
part,
honestly,
to find out the most about.
Honestly, the interview was hilarious because we do call my dad on the phone and ask him about being not circumcised.
One of the top comments says, "I cannot stress enough. This is the best comedy show going."
You could just say that. You don't have to like stress it.
Bubble butt Sal noise. That's why, dude, I've been doing them squats every day, bro. But yeah, it was pretty buoyant at one point.
Damn, dude, that was good. I mean, there's not a lot you could do in a minute, but you really fit it all in there. You were talking very fast.
I got a bunch of. I was talking very fast. Yeah. I did get a bunch of laughs though.
Yeah, I could tell you were trying to fit that entire bit into 1 minute.
It's a longer bit, and I by the time I got to that first punchline, I realized that we are not gonna like have time if I don't fucking speak. So I started talking like it was a podcast on 1.2, like 1.5.
Yeah.
You were like, I said, yes, I am. You said, no, you're not.
Come on, man. No, you're not. I said, come
on. It was very funny that when the kitten hit, you were like, oh. And you looked at Tony and you were like, oh.
Hey, you know what, Sal? You're very respectful of your time. You acknowledge that it was, you know, that you got in the.
I like
notice.
that clip. Honestly, it's one better than I. That went better than I remembered.
And that's a very fascinating piece of piece
of lore.
That's very, considering the amount of shit we've talked about Kill Tony. I totally forgot that you'd even done the show.
I didn't mind Kill Tony so much during those times.
He's definitely gotten pretty big for his britches.
And it's just like the whole like the level of theatrics that the show has gone to is really weird. Like they're sniffing their own shit every fucking show.
I will say, like, because the thing that Lewis said to you, Craig, about, I was thinking about that because, like, I saw there's a guy that me and Sal know who a clip just popped up that I saw that he had done it recently at one of the fucking arena shows.
Fucking arenas.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, like, in the time that we knew him, he was like homeless and a junkie. He's on heroin. And so, like, to see like this open micer that I knew for years get to perform on a stage like that for that big of a crowd, I was like, oh, that's cool that he gets to experience that. So, like, if I'm to find like the good in all of this, as much as I am not particularly a fan of the show, it's cool to see hopeless open micers get to perform for big crowds.
Assuming it goes well.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, what can you do with a minute? But I don't know.
I was gonna do the Adam Sandler bit though. That was my other option.
That was so funny watching when you did that, just pissing off everyone in Denton, Texas with that.
A wall? Build these people a library.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I mean, I
should have done the Paul Giamatti fucking
dude. Yeah,
do your says.
I did some Paul Giamatti for crack earlier.
Do you want to reveal those bits or are those in the works?
I don't care.
Sal was telling me earlier this premise for a joke where, you know, the song "It Wasn't Me" by Shaggy.
Yeah,
he's doing an impression of.
It's a Paul Giamatti was his lawyer.
Yeah.
Well, let me see here, Shaggy. They caught you banging in the shower. They caught you banging on the sofa. They've even caught you banging on camera, buddy.
That's good.
Listen, we got a solid defense here, Shaggy. Can you lie under oath? I need you to say it wasn't you. Can you do that? Can you just say it wasn't you, pal?
That's good. That's fun.
I think, dude, you were like, you really shouldn't have given her that extra key.
Well, you really fucked up, buddy, where you gave her that extra key.
I love that.
I like that. Yeah, we should start doing stand-up again. Let's go do Kill Tony together.
Dude, honestly, it's not like when you talk about numbers and stuff about open mic versus podcast, getting on Kill Tony is not bad if you're able to plug your shit and he gives you time to like.
It was more doable when you did it because they were still
Right.
at clubs. I feel like now, from what I
It's probably
hear,
really hard.
From what I hear, it's more like American Idol, where they have like an audition for the audition, like it's more produced.
No way, it's that hard.
I've heard it's like a little more produced now. Yeah. Because they're playing such like big venues and it's such a big show now.
They can't have somebody go up there and just eat a dick.
Yeah, they can't have like who like one of the psychos we knew, like Rob the Hob, go on stage.
Man, that's when it was fun though.
That really is the best. That is like what's most memorable and the most fun and best moments at open mics is when truly psychotic, insane people go on stage. When like someone who is like should not be talking in front of people is attempting to do exactly that. That's when it's very fun.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's start our own Kill Tony.
I wouldn't be on Kill Tony, but I'm not a comedian, so
you might be a raptor.
well, Drew Flores and Miguel Silva are doing like their show, which is similar in their apartment in Brooklyn called Dork Court, where it's like a stand-up show similar to Kill Tony.
Here's what I like about Dork Court. I like that like every show Miguel does a set, so everybody gets to make fun of Miguel. Like it's not like Tony does a fucking
shout out
set
to Dork Court
every time that he fucking
shout out to Dork Court.
In fact, Tony's never done a set
Dork
on Kill Tony, not even one time.
Who?
Yeah,
Tony has never done a set. Like
Tony should do a set on Kill Tony.
Yeah, he would.
I bet you he'd nail it. It's a minute. He's a professional comic. You don't think he could do a minute?
I don't know, dude.
I've never seen him nail stand up.
I've seen him do a special. He had a bunch of funny jokes.
I bet he nails dudes because he's gay.
In the room, but he's not going to do funny stand up.
He's capable.
Material. Everybody's capable.
Looks like the
notion, the idea that he's not capable of doing a minute of comedy on his own fucking show is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
No, he's very capable. He
looks like the fucking.
No, he doesn't, and that is. I will agree with you. That is like kind of disrespectful.
He should not only do a minute on a show. He should do it every
show.
Yeah.
Every show. He should
do.
That's cool. That would be cooler.
He should.
I agree.
It would be.
I thought you were saying that you don't think he could.
It would be more honorable if he opened the show with a minute of comedy himself.
Maybe he doesn't think he could do it every show. I believe that.
Maybe.
I would go with that idea that he doesn't confidently think he could do it every show.
He's not a good stand-up.
I never said that either. That he was.
You know, I need people to know this.
But I think he definitely.
I think he probably is capable, and his regulars are handy capable.
You know what I heard? He said when he was in New York, they went to New York for the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I am afraid. By the way, everyone that's saying that Crack's going to put hands on me.
It's fucking Sal's bigger than me. He would fold me up like a pretzel.
Crack's very muscular. He's very defined.
I am vascular right now.
He's vascular too.
No, I'm just passionate about what I feel. I don't judge other people for their opinions. I just state my own, and I'm fiery about them. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm the gay guy. What were we saying?
Iron Man. Which is your favorite Iron Man movie?
Oh,
3.
All gay.
I love all the Iron Man movies.
Throw on WrestleMania 17. Fuck that shit. Fuck, what were we saying?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
God damn it.
Hey, you know what? Friend of the show, Tony Hinchcliffe. You open invite. Come on the show, Tony.
Come on the show. Do a minute on our show, and we'll kill Tony. You.
Yeah, come on the pod. Who kills the Kill Tony? Come on the podcast. Do a minute.
Come on the show. Do a minute. We will critique it. We will judge you, and then leave.
Yeah, I'm sure
those are our terms.
Yeah,
take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Somebody clip that and send it to him.
I will say, man, I feel like all this is not just comedy. I think all entertainment has gotten too big. There's going to have to be like a day of reckoning when we scale back on like the way we perceive entertainment and its importance in our lives.
Yeah, people need to kind of lower their expectations when they come see my act. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I don't mean that. I'm just talking about like
what is a joke, really?
The reverence we give to entertainment and how big it is. It's like, I don't know, just it seems unsustainable. We have to like pull back on the obsession we have with just entertainment. Not just, I mean, comedy for sure. Comedy's way too big.
Comedy's big, but entertainment has been big since it's been around.
Yeah, but in the way that we think of it, it's only been around for like, I don't know, like 60, 70 years.
But you want to talk about celebrity worship, you know, it's now our celebrities are on Twitter and we like call them gay. But back in the day, you'd have to write fucking 20 letters to Clark Gable, and somebody would throw him away before he even.
But the thing is, back in the day, people were not they were not as inclined to do that. Like there was like this understanding that like those are celebrities, those are fucking actors, like degenerate actors, and so even though they make a ton of money, do what they do, that's like a totally foolish and dishonorable way to live your life. Dishonorable. Whereas like nowadays, that's everybody worship. Everybody's like, oh, I actually should be in the media. Like actually, the most noble thing you can do is be like a media figure. And it's like, you know, I don't know. It feels like it's all just way too inflated. Like when I saw that headline today that said like, because you know Robert Downey Jr. is coming back to play Dr. Doom, that they're paying him like $95 million to be in a movie. Right. I'm willing to bet he's only going to be in that movie like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes.
You think the movie's going to be any good? What do you think of those, by the way?
It's nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. We bought some drugs together.
But yeah, because like considering those Avengers movies are big ensemble movies, each individual character probably their screen time amounts to each one maybe 20 minutes. So, you know, he's probably not going to be in the movie for that long, all things considered. And he's getting $95 million to play pretend as a comic book character. And it
sounds like it's something the black person will be looking for on a menu. Where's the ensembles?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
They got ensembles and shit.
Do you guys want to get some mozzarella sticks?
You guys want some ensemblers?
Are we going to get some ensembles? How about some fried mushrooms?
So, yeah, we want some ensemblers for the table.
I want to get the ensemble platter.
What do they call them? They got ensembles here?
Does that come with jalapeno poppers?
I don't know. I think in like a free market or whatever, if money's coming in from entertainment, you know, it is what it is. I'd much more look to like the government for some type of equality as far as people
equality,
money, like normal people making money. But if you're an actor and the money's there and you're a reason that they're making more money, then you deserve more money.
Okay, Craig. It sounds like you're hitting us with some commie bullshit. You want the government to help? Okay. I didn't know you wanted America to end.
Yeah.
You see people saying that now. They're like, people saying there's two options this election season. Either Trump becomes president or America ends.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You think they're more or less hyped up now than they were on the date of the
I like how it's people like people saying that, and like the first person I thought it was like, oh, Josh Denny.
It was Josh Denny who.
Do you think they're more or less?
I love when Josh Denny does a tweet that actually would reflect his fake amount of audience that he paid for.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Denny was the one who said those words exactly, but I've seen that sentiment shared by it a lot.
Oh yeah, it was not an original thought.
No.
He doesn't have any of those. He saw somebody else say it and was like, "Oh, this could get me 30,000 likes for the first time in 3 years."
By the way, what gets me is like he and I are around the same age. Like we're all from the same generation. It's crazy to me that I guess just every generation falls into the same traps, because I've been hearing that my entire life. Like ever since I was a kid, every election season, it's either the guy I like wins or America completely falls apart. And no matter what, That's never happened. No matter who wins, America has never collapsed.
I think no matter who wins, America always falls apart.
Can I ask a question?
And we just keep falling apart more.
What's
your question, Sal?
What was the date of the insurrection? Juneteenth or whatever?
It was Juneteenth.
Do you think they're more? Do you think people
that
are
was
more?
The insurrection.
The insurrection. Do you think people are more or less hyped up than they were then?
The insurrection.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think people now are certainly more insane.
Do you think they would do that again maybe on a grander scale? Maybe. Do you think maybe they, now that they've done it once, they can do it again more efficiently?
Maybe.
You do think the second time? Well, just logically, do you think it would go faster or slower the second time?
I would imagine that the fortress is more fortified now. That it probably would not be as easy to get in or do that again.
Okay.
But I do think people now are more crazy. Like they're crazier. They're more fucking minds are fried. Their brains are fried more now. It seems like
something like that happening again. Or do you think that was a one-off?
I don't know. There does seem to be a lot of discontent these days. I think people feel more.
We need less discontent and more of discontent.
That's true. Patreon.com/Cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. That's where you can find all the bonus content and premium episodes. By the way, people have been reaching out to me about the audio feed for this. I gotta update that. My bad. So I'm gonna update the audio feed for.
Yeah, but also fuck those people
for Cornfed.
On YouTube and lock your screen.
Yeah, the audio feed. The audio feed for Crowder Boys is up to date. There's all the episodes of Crowder Boys are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon.com/Crowder Boys, and then for Cornfed, I'll get that fixed. And
it's not that I am super against Trump winning. I just am scared of what might happen if he doesn't.
I'm scared if Trump wins.
You know what I mean?
The country will implode. If Kamala wins, I feel like other countries will look at us like we're a bitch. Either way,
I'm with Dalton. I don't think it's going to make a difference either way.
When you think about it, both sides are kind of the same.
Right. Yeah. And I'm worried about what one side in particular is going to do, given the way they reacted last time they lost.
Yeah, I think people definitely feel more disenfranchised because everything's getting way more expensive and nobody's making any money. And so I think a lot of it is economic. I think given the fact that so many people who 10, 15 years ago would have been in a good position where they just could say to themselves, I don't give a shit about any of this. I'm doing fine. Now are not able to pay their fucking bills or really do well. I think that leads to this, the sort of chaos that we see. Because when your back is against the wall that way, what do you turn into a fucking cornered animal?
Get your back up off the wall.
You know what I mean? When people when you hear stories about when you hear these reports come out where they say
I should already know.
These reports come out that say do what?
Sorry, go ahead, Dalton. We're having a side conversation. We're having side talk.
I'm listening to.
I'm just saying there's these reports that come out every now and then. They're if you make $100,000 a year, that's still not even middle class. It's maybe lower middle class in most of the country. So what for many people for a long time was the goal, which is a 6-figure income.
There's no way $100,000 a year is lower middle class.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
look it up right now.
You're like school on Saturday, no class.
Hey, I quit school in elementary because of recess. Too many games.
Elementary.
What is lower middle class now?
LMC.
In the United States, lower middle class is generally defined as the 20th to 40th percentile of household income. This is not right. Which is between $28,008 and $55,000. Yeah, that's not true.
No, give me.
There's no fucking way, dude.
Refresh.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Dude, if I was making $28,000 a year, I think I would just kill myself.
Damn.
That's less than minimum wage. I think.
Refresh.
So I guess lower middle class might might be around 75K now.
Nice.
I don't know.
Lower middle class?
Lower middle class, yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're playing baseball.
This is
It certainly we are in a situation where money is not worth what it used to be.
I'm fucking broke as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't. It's funny to realize how broke you actually are. To be like, dude, like when I do the math and find out how much I'm making a year at my job, I'm like, oh, I'm making more money than I ever have, and then I get really sad because I go, this is still not a lot. This is not a lot of money.
But dude, you're really working for it. That's the difference.
Dude, I'm working my fucking ass off. I'm surprised I even had the energy to do this because
you're working hard.
Dude, at the end of a
you're having to sing for every last bit of your supper.
I gotta sing for every morsel of my supper, dude.
I don't want a job like that ever.
I tell you what, man.
I'd rather go like
look,
up to a
here's
Best
the thing.
Buy or something.
What is the sing for your supper expression? I've never heard that.
You know, like when the slaves would have to do Motown.
It's like the difference between what like Dalton having to sell and deal with all that shit and get his money versus like clocking in at back.
Is that an expression though? Or you just
sing for your supper? Yeah, that's an expression.
It's an expression, but I'm explaining it versus like clocking in at like Best Buy.
No, I get what you
and like
mean.
leaning up against the wall.
I knew what you meant by it. I just never heard the saying before.
You never watched Entourage?
I did, but I don't remember. Like
Johnny Drama.
Yeah. So what are we ordering for the Entourage? I was thinking about getting the chicken fried steak.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Entourage.
We finished our ensembles. Now, what are we getting for the Entourage?
Entourage against the machine.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing. Sal, Crack, we will all find our fortune in podcasting, and Crack, also you rapping. We'll find our fortune there. But I will say this about my like sales is that like, well, trust me, I never wanted to do this. I had different goals and aspirations, but I found myself in a place in my life where I really needed to figure something out. And
it's all under the guise that one day Dalton could show up.
Ain't gonna be under guise.
And it's all under the guise that Dalton could clock in one day and sell so much that he's fucking bananas rich.
I'm the 6-figure sales agent.
Right. Instead of the guarantee of just having to show up and not having to do all that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But I will say this, like doing sales, and this is where like Lewis speaks a lot of truth about the like sales, because like any other job that you get, I think even if you have like a nice degree, you're gonna get a job and have to bust your ass for years to work your way up to making more money. With sales, it really is like if you can figure it out, you go from making $0 to now you have a job and you have your base pay. And then eventually you start making stupid commission. You just start making like, you don't even give a fuck about your base pay anymore because you're making all your money in commission, where it's like, I mean, last month I made, and I'm still pretty early into it, I made like $2,500 in commission.
Proud of you, Dalton.
And there's people at my company that are making, you know, that are six-figure salesmen who make like 10 grand a month in commission.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I might move to Japan.
I knew it was Six Finger,
the biggest white rapper in Japan.
I knew it was Six Finger salesman.
Look at this, $20 from Dan Mullen. I like big boobs and chicken fried steak. Grapes aren't keto though. I do like big boobs and chicken fried steak.
Dan, you are right. And I ordered some grapes and I had them dashed here from it was one of those nice restaurants, those nice places.
You see this, can't spell sales without Sal.
And
I was gonna say,
for the last 24 hours, I have eaten those grapes. I've done nothing but eat those grapes. I ate them I ate them on your show. I ate them on the Patreon.
You sound like you're on the stand right now.
No, listen, no, because he paid $20 to say this. Now, and I want to fucking address it. The man
did you or did you not eat those grapes?
I ate a whole bag of grapes, and I feel really bad about it. And Dan, I think
were they fun size? Were they fun size grapes?
Well, I don't want to just brush it under the carpet. Dan is like my conscience right now, and I owe you, Dan. Honestly,
make sure you don't give them to your dog. Dogs can't eat grapes.
I should have gave it to my dog. No, Dan, you are my dog. Thank you, by the way, buddy. I appreciate that.
So, but don't worry, we'll make our fortune in podcasting and streaming and rapping and doing live, because I mean I'll tell you what, that is a nice feeling, dude. Like
you can eat like 50 grams
to get my
of
fucking
carbs a day on
paychecks.
keto.
I get my paychecks and I get those Patreon payouts, YouTube money, and all that. It's like, damn, I can't believe.
Yeah, I ordered.
Dude, I mean, dude, remember
and stuff.
Okay, what do you do, Sal?
I'm
who are you
sorry.
talking
I'm talking to the
Sal's
chat.
just talking.
Come on, man.
Quietly while you're fucking talking.
Yo, I'll tell you this much. Because remember when we, like, the years we were doing like open mics, and all the people we knew, they've been doing open mics for like 20 years, and they weren't making any money doing anything. Like, they would just do open mics and maybe once in a blue get a weekend where they make $100. But nobody, like, we knew people who were in comedy for fucking years and years who weren't making any money. That's a good ass feeling to start a YouTube channel and do some shit. And then
I'm thinking about starting one.
Start making some actual income from it. That's a fucking amazing feeling. Considering
Crack said I should start my own show.
Do it, dude.
I did not say start your own show. I said you should build a channel and you will add value to Cornfed, and you will be building an audience if you ever want to make your own show.
Sal's well that ends well.
What?
Sal's well that ends well.
Saul's well that ends well.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, dude. Because remember all the cautionary tales we knew. Like we would go to those open mics every week and be like, "So what am I even doing?" Like fucking Ryan Perrio's been doing this for 30 years.
Absolutely, just so I can host and get paid.
Yeah, and it's a really nice feeling to be able to do this. I don't even have to go anywhere. I just fire up my fucking webcam and just start yapping, and then if for some reason this is marketable. It's nice, dude. We're on our way.
New channel.
We're well on our way to lower middle class.
I'm planning on leaving around 9, but I don't have like a set time I have to leave. Just whenever we hit a natural ending,
a natural denouement.
Sometime in the next 10 minutes.
9 is gonna be because for Dalton it's
Don't tell people what time zone I'm in. Do not dox me.
I find it very funny that like Dalton doesn't want you to know like where he lives or what time zone he's in, but he is like sending videos
I know
of
why
him coming to women on the internet.
And it's ridiculous reason.
Oh yeah, one lady just responded. I've been hitting them with some "what you getting into tonight's," and this one lady just said, "Playing Pokemon. What about you?"
Oh hell yeah! I found it very funny that you and Robbie were like, it's so funny when you say "what you getting into tonight," because then they answer and you don't know what to say, and I'm like, oh, you don't know how to flirt with somebody? Like,
I said
that's literally what you're doing.
How close are we to me getting in the bed?
Hold on, Craig. I do want to say something. No, we do not know how to flirt, dude. That is not a skill we developed. At least me, dude.
It's like, what do you do? It's like, continue the conversation.
I'd be flirting with these hoes.
Trust me, if I knew how to flirt, there would be more. I'd have more stories of like dating and actually hooking up with women if I had that skill set.
I would say though it could come off very cringe if you're trying to actually flirt with a girl online when you started it as a joke. I could see how that would go awry.
Yeah. Ooh, I like rye bread.
We were just talking about bread earlier.
Yeah, I love bread.
I do have some killer bread that I got.
You got Dave's killer bread?
Danwick's
it's called protein bread. It's got like all kinds of seeds and shit.
No, fuck that, dude. I like a good loaf of Sunbeam or Mrs. I want the enriched white bread, dude. I want the fucking the worst thing I could put in my body.
I like nature's own butter bread
that took the stage there on Kill Tony. I don't ever want to be that again.
You were very large in that clip.
Yeah, that's about what like 365, 370 looks like.
Double me.
Damn, you weighed as much as a year.
Mm-hmm.
A pound for every day.
Yeah, dude.
No, man, I'm trying to get far away from that.
Yeah, me too. When I was at my most insane, when I was at like the most manic I was very fit physically.
I am. I'm like the RFK of this group, RFK Jr.
Yeah. I wanted to say
I'm eating beans and doing push-ups.
Last night when you guys were talking about Panic at the Disco,
I'm working out in jeans.
I wanted to say when Sal eats chips, there's a Panic at Nabisco.
My abs, dude.
Working Sal, that's your flabs.
You can hear the muscle underneath.
Yeah, I've been working out. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I said to that lady just now, I said, I'm drinking Coke Zero because I do have a Coke Zero right here. I got my mug of Coke Zero.
I chimed in with a haven't you people ever heard of?
Sucking my goddamn dick. So,
yeah. Brandon
so we thought it'd be a good idea to take the bear over to Central Park and leave it at the park. We didn't think it'd be a big deal.
Yeah, my name.
Dude, if his voice sounded like that, he'd be president.
It kind of does.
No, he does not. Dude, he sounds way more fucked up. He's like,
yeah, so and we hid it behind in Central Park.
Yeah.
That's what his shit looked like.
I killed a bear. I have to take it to Central Park.
Yeah, I guess it's not that good.
No, there's no way he could have. I never understood how he thought, like, considering that a big part of the president's job is presentation and oration, like public speaking. There's like with RK Jr., it's like there's no fucking way, dude. We can't have you representing our country and going out on stage every night and talking like that.
Yeah, he's got really dumb like opinions about.
He's also a fucking idiot.
He's an idiot, yeah.
He's
and
also
honestly,
stupid.
It's kind of lost me after that last speech, man.
None of them ever had me, and none of them will ever lose me. I don't give a fuck about none of them.
I was kind of like thinking like Trump might, be
the closest I ever came to giving a shit was with Bernie. But even then, I was like, "There's no."
Yeah, but
when you motherfuckers.
When he announced the
when Bernie came out at the DNC and said, "I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
I ain't scared
of you. The 1%, the 1%,
1%, kick it,
kick it,
kick it."
Yeah, when Bernie Sanders had that pair that pair of jeans on with his face on them. Yeah, that's when I kind of cared. But even then, I was like, "Yo, there's no fucking way they're gonna let this dude win."
I'm not.
He's saying too many good things. They're not gonna let.
I don't vote
happen.
anyway, though.
Voting's gay. And when you think about it, both sides are kind of the same.
Yeah, and you don't want to be on any of those sides. Let's be real.
Yeah,
fucking Diddy wanted us to vote. What does that tell you?
I would like some sides. Maybe some French fries
like
for the table.
Some of them Fiexons.
Yeah.
Who would you rather go on a date with?
What's your favorite side? Fried okra?
Like we're talking a country side item.
Cream, sweet cream corn.
Okay.
I mean, it depends where we're eating.
Like country corn, like cream corn,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Guys, welcome to Taste
also,
Chuds.
Does cornbread come with it, or is that not?
You could either get cornbread or rolls.
I'd rather get corn.
Well, if I'm having the cream corn,
Cornfed with Dalton Pruitt.
If I'm having the cream corn, I want cornbread.
Oh, I wanted to say earlier too, like the girl Lexus or whatever. You should call those girls your corn stars. Corn stars.
I'm not down with how mean you've been to them.
That's literally what they say on TikTok.
Because what do you mean? I have to think they're like hot.
You should think they're people.
They are people that are stupid that I don't like.
Don't say that. Crap.
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
What, they can't take a joke because they have titties?
They can take a dick.
Here's the problem with them. Their whole thing is we're hot. And if I don't find you attractive, I guess I'm mean to you. But for me, like if they said, yeah, that guy looks like an inbred redneck. His music is good though. I'd be like, yeah, I do look like that.
I will say
all you offer is looks and I'm not into them. Then I'm mean.
All I'm simply saying is that I'm simping for them for now.
Dog, here, I will say this. There is something about e-girls and thoughts, like women who go online and post sultry photos of themselves to try,
Ooh, let's see if they got that on the menu. The salt-free items.
Yeah. there is something about that almost feels like there's like that there's succubuses. That there's almost like a sinister quality to it.
Some of those too.
Yeah, I would let's get
some of the succubus.
There is something about it where it feels like they're trying to steal my life force. Because every time I scroll and I see a woman's big fat ass on Twitter, I do feel like a piece of me diminish.
When's the last time you've eaten ass? Go.
I would never do that.
Go.
Eating ass? You know, it's been a while because I'm not a big eat ass guy anymore. I like my nose up in there.
Y'all are a bunch of pussies.
I've eaten ass plenty of times. I'm just saying it's not like my go-to.
You don't have to be Goku, whatever you're saying. I'm just saying, just do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, man. That's where the doo-doo is. There's too much doo-doo in there.
There ain't no doo-doo there.
I just said I'd be sniffing it.
There is doo-doo in there.
That's more manly than even eating it.
There's no doo-doo there, Dalton.
There's doo-doo has been in there, and doo-doo will be there once again. There's doo-doo.
If doo-doo has been there once,
trust me.
And spit and puke has been in your mouth, and
doo-doo will be there once again.
It's a sexy woman. Don't worry about any of that.
There's
but
doo-doo
is not sexy.
Waiting to eat
Yeah,
your
but
ass.
that's why you don't have her doo-doo.
If I in a perfect world, women would not doo-doo, but they do.
Hey, chat, sound off if you eat ass.
But if you do,
super chat us if you eat ass.
If you do a doo-doo, do a doo-doo later, and that's fine.
And do you mean in due time?
In due time, you do a doo-doo.
In due time, you do a doo-doo.
There should be a show.
Nope.
There should be. There should be a show called "What Would You Do?" and it's "What Would You Do?"
See how I said no before even knowing. What was it called? What is it? I'm sorry, that's rude.
I'm not gonna say everything.
How about a show called "You Can't Do That" on television, and instead of getting slime, they cover you in shit.
What is the premise of "What Would You Do?" Please,
dude. What if you were on Nickelodeon? What would you
do but doo-doo?
What if you were on Nickelodeon and you thought you were
with John? Is it with John Quinones?
Yeah,
because that's the host of "What Would You Do?"
Yes.
What would you do?
It's him, but just
with John diarrhea.
It's a woman shitting her pants in public, and it's like, so you just acted like that didn't happen.
Yeah. So tell us why you chose to walk past the woman with the diarrhea pants.
Yeah, that's what would you do?
What if you know what'd be funny is if you went on Nickelodeon and thought you were about to get slimed, but it's diarrhea.
Yeah, but they mixed it up with the props from "What Would You Do?" and somehow the slime ended up being diarrhea.
Yeah,
and John Quinones is about to do a skit on someone, and just a bunch of slime comes out of their pants.
I like how your notion is that the props on the set of "What Would You Do?" is actual shit.
Yeah,
we do the real thing here.
Yeah. I'm John Quinones. What would you do?
All of the shit on the show is real.
Do dare instead of double dare.
This waitress struggles to make change, and when she can't figure out the total, she shits herself. Watches everybody just stares.
I mean, honestly, the times in my life I've seen someone publicly shitting, I've not been inclined to want to do anything about it. I've never been like, oh, I should go help.
That's why that's such a good premise, because nobody would do. I mean, what would
nobody would step in. They'd be like, ew.
You chose to step in. Tell us why. Yeah, she was like, she had shitted a bunch. And I take care of my grams a lot, and I know how to deal with that. So I stepped in.
I know how it'd be.
Plus, I gotta get back. I gotta get this milk and get back.
Yeah, that would be a good show.
Yes. What would you do? It's people shitting themselves. The social experiment where people shit their britches.
What would you do?
What would you do?
I like this
with
show
John Quinones.
I always thought that
I'm John Quinones.
I thought that the theme song for "What Would You Do" should be just the part in 30 Seconds to Mars where he's like, "What would you do?"
Joe. That should be
That just repeated for 30 seconds.
What would you do, Joe?
Jared Leto.
Oh, break me down.
Would you guys date Jared Leto as a boyfriend?
He was almost. I almost picked him when we were talking about Gay Hall Pass earlier. When we were playing Gay Hall
better
Pass.
than fucking Alan Rickman.
Gay ball ass.
I would see. I'll say Alan Rickman is like he ended up being a no once we kind of stared him down a little bit.
How would you like to get fucked in the ass?
How would you like to be sexually assaulted?
Suck me off, Potter.
Are you looking to be sodomized, Potter?
You're
Mr.
looking-
Potter?
Yeah, that's it. Perhaps sodomy is on the menu.
I know you sucked Dumbledore's dick, Potter.
I know you suck dick in the library, Potter.
Has there ever been a Harry Potter porn? There has
Yes,
to have been.
there's
Oh,
a lot
of
of
course,
literotica
of
for
course.
Harry Potter. I know that.
Her name's Hermione.
Hermione.
No, there's like some good ones.
No.
though. There's a lot of good ones.
Harry Penis and the
Harry Twatter and the Gobblers and the Gobblers. Harry Twatter.
Harry Twatter and the Gobbler of Penis.
Yeah, and the Goblet of Penis.
Yeah,
The Chamber of Peen Crits.
the chamber, the chamber of penis.
The Sorcerer's Bone.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
Sorcerer's Balls.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Balls.
Prisoner of Prisoner Azkaban.
The Prisoner of Ass.
Harry Potter and pissing her ass again.
The pissing her ass again.
Harry Potter pissing her ass again.
Harry Potter and the Pissing her ass again. Sure, man.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Harry Potter and the half-hard penis.
Yep.
Yep, keep them coming.
That's
The
good.
half-hard dick.
Yeah,
half-hard
Harry
dicks.
Potter and the half hard dick.
Harry Potter and the Half Hard Dick.
Is
That's
that all
pretty
of them?
good. Harry Potter and the Out of Order Penis.
Harry Potter and
Order of the Phoenix.
The Order of the Phoenix Marie.
Oh,
You like that?
one of the best buttholes of all time.
Come on now.
You about to tear?
Why'd you just look at me like that?
Oh, because I thought you were like tearing it down.
You think I'm just gonna say that and be like, all right, let's
All right, let's tear it down.
Yeah, we probably should wrap it up. We've done over 2 hours now.
Hey,
Folks,
B, you gotta wrap it up.
We can do Patreon, Dalton, at some point. Like I have my laptop here, so
You gotta
Yeah.
give Sal some more time to get grapes.
we could do a Patreon.
Monday or Tuesday. Well, actually, Michael Hall's actually coming to see me tomorrow.
Then we'll do. Hey, man. Well, I work late tomorrow.
I'm making him take me out for dinner.
If you could do 11, I mean, yeah.
I'm just kidding. But Tuesday. Do you want to do Tuesday?
We'll do Tuesday.
Tuesday. I had a driver's ed teacher
Tuesday.
who our principal died, and then he took over doing the announcements in the morning, and he'd be like, "Today's Tuesday. Today's
Oh
lunch."
yeah. Dude,
Pineapple
what was the first time you ever learned about death?
When my
Is this one of those wrap it up topics?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, man.
I remember I was in first grade and I had my first grade English teacher, or my first grade teacher. We didn't have periods back then. No one did, not even the girls. They were too young. My first grade teacher was this like morbidly obese black lady named Mrs. Patterson. Like she was so fucking big, she had to like turn sideways to get through the door. And she would come to class like every day with
Hi, y'all.
She would
Miss Patterson, obviously, right?
Yeah, I think
That's
she
what
might
people
have.
would call her.
She was Miss Patterson.
How worn
Yeah, but you'd
out
call her
was the
Miss
wood?
Patterson.
Miss Fatterson. No, we were in first grade. We weren't that clever.
No, what were
yet.
they, geniuses?
Yeah, we weren't baby geniuses. We weren't ready. We weren't at the age where we would have thought of Mrs. Fatterson.
Right.
But she was mean as shit, and she was like morbidly. She was so fucking big. She would like come waddle through the door every day, turn sideways to get through it, and she would always have a box of Walmart deli fried chicken that she would just sit at her desk and eat and scream at us and be like, "Y'all motherfuckers need to learn how to read," or something like that.
Y'all motherfucking kids need to learn.
That's
Y'all motherfucking kids need to fucking be quiet and learn how to read. All right.
Dude, you could sell that joke to Cat Williams. You could be like, And my teacher said, y'all motherfuckers need to learn how to read. So I said, bitch, you the one teaching us how to read.
That's funny.
Yeah. And so I remember like
I want to get sunglasses too.
One Sunday, there was this one Sunday we were like driving by. Me and my parents were in the car. We were driving by the school.
So I was high as shit.
I'm high as shit.
Yeah, we were driving by the school, and there was like a ton of cars parked out there. And I remember my parents pointed out, they were like, "That's weird. There's so many people at the school on a Sunday." And then they got a phone call that night that Ms. Patterson had died. Ooh. And so that's why there were all those people at the school. She had succumbed to the Walmart deli fried chicken finally. And she had a heart attack or something. So I remember I was like 6, and I remember like even going to
those go really hard.
Sal, why are you doing this?
What is happening?
Sal keeps trying to have a quieter conversation with me when you're talking.
What?
I don't know why. What?
Anyway, I guess that's all to say. That was when I like started to be able to conceptualize that people die. Because I remember like she never came back to class, and I was like, so is this skinny white bitch is going to be our teacher forever now?
Mine was the same thing. Our janitor died when I was like a young kid, and I remember being like, whoa, that's like, so like he's gone now.
Yeah.
I had a similar kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember like the realization hitting me because they brought in a very nice, skinny, younger white lady.
Very nice,
Miss Edwards. And I think at first I thought she was just like a substitute until Miss Patterson got better or whatever. And then Miss Patterson never came back, and I was like, I just remember thinking like, oh, I guess she just is not gonna come out of the ground. She's dead now.
For me, like
that's significant.
That young of like a conceptualization of what, like I wouldn't even think about them getting buried or anything like that. I'd be like, oh, they're just up in the sky now, or something like that.
Yeah. I don't even know if I understood burial or like last rites or.
I think when I was a kid that age, I think I would picture that like when people died, they just floated up to heaven, and then you see like a half opacity, like a 50% opacity of their face looking down.
You would like at the end of Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that.
You saw force ghosts?
Yeah.
Just waving at you? Yeah.
And I did watch Happy Gilmore when I was a kid, so maybe that's where it came from.
Yeah, that might have been
funny.
Yeah, I think I had the same thought. Like, oh yeah, all the people that have died are in the sky waving at me.
And what forces you to say to yourself, I have to come to terms with the fact that my dead loved ones are not looking down on me, is one that you go when you're jerking off and you're like, I'd rather believe that my grandma's not watching me jerk off from heaven right now.
Yeah.
So they're just in the ground. Fuck it. Because I'm jerking off.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's Helm's Deep right there.
6 feet deep.
Yeah.
That one's Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep. Yeah.
You ever go Helm's Deep?
You're familiar with Lord of the Rings then?
Yeah, I've told you I've watched a bunch of them.
He's the Lord of the Onion.
There's only 3.
I've watched them, like a lot of them. I just didn't enjoy it.
Once again, there's only 3 of them.
Did not enjoy it.
I guess there's 3 Hobbit movies, but I don't even think about those.
Yo, last night I was Helm's Deep in your mom's puss.
Well, somebody has to be. All right. Patreon.com.
Happy Bill Maher.
What?
Happy Bill Maher.
Happy Bill Maher.
New rule.
The price is
I'm
wrong.
Golf. The price is wrong, okay?
The price is wrong.
I like to go Hellman's Deep. Someone said, yeah.
Yeah, me and Sal both love
it. The chat is always right there.
Hey, look, if I'm being honest, I'm more of a Dukes guy.
I love Dukes.
I love Dukes. If I'm making tuna salad, it's Dukes all day, dude. So
I'm not a mayo guy at all.
Yeah, when I asked for mayo on my burger, you kind of had a look. You were like,
"Oh, dude!"
And mayo.
Mayo really adds some good zip to a sandwich.
I can no longer see straight.
You know what's good? Craig, I'm surprised because
I'm letting you guys know.
Craig, I'm surprised because you're also from the South. You never enjoy yourself a tomato sandwich. There's like sliced tomatoes with salt and pepper and mayonnaise.
I don't even like tomatoes, bruh.
Damn, dude.
You got to put a little bacon on that, buddy.
You know what's crazy?
No, dude. When I was a kid, that was like a big Southern thing. Was just like you slice up some tomatoes, put it on bread with mayonnaise and salt and pepper. Make yourself a Mater sandwich.
I'm kind of a picky eater. I don't even like ketchup.
Look at this thing.
I like barbecue sauce and hot sauce.
You know what I like in my fridge?
Craig is autistic.
If you go in that fridge right now, I like brown. Yes. I like brown mustard. I like spicy ketchup, and I like heavy fucking mayonnaise.
I like Bill Mustard.
I like those things.
Dude,
brown mustard.
That fucking Whataburger spicy ketchup.
That's what I get. I get brown mustard, spicy ketchup, and some fucking Dukes, and I'm good to go home.
Yeah.
And some buffalo sauce, but that's just me. I don't expect you guys to have that too.
I like buffalo sauce.
I do have some buffalo sauce in my fridge.
Yeah, I like buffalo. If I can't, if in a pinch, I'll take a bottle of Crystal or Louisiana.
Is it weird that buffalo sauce is like
buffalo sauce? Buffalo sauce.
It's kind of like your hometown. Like for me, it'd be like if it was called like Raleigh wings.
Yeah, like Raleigh wings.
Or Raleigh sauce.
It's not that weird. No, I don't think about it too much. It's like the Buffalo Bills, like their wings. They're like it's like rooting for fucking an appetizer.
What about the Marfalo Bills?
You know.
Let's
go Buffalo! I'm like rooting for fucking pieces of chicken.
Yeah, Sal's actually, he's in the Buffalo, the Bills Mafia.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a good one.
God damn,
that's a good one. Kid.
Patreon.com/Cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. Sal and I will do a Patreon on either Monday or Tuesday. And then obviously the Crowder Boys, youtube.com/@the-Crowder-Boys, patreon.com/
at the drive-in,
at the drive-in. Cut away. Send transmission to the one-arm scissor. Saw them live in 2017, and it was a very good show. I had a lot of fun.
I like this mic.
So
sorry, I'm pulling on too much.
Yeah. Anyway. So that's the show.
Anyway.
I
wish you.
I like saying it for shit that doesn't even make sense, just to show you're thinking about black people.
Just that we're
put the past away.
Just that we're thinking about the N-word. Okay, that's the show, everybody. Thank you for the super chats. Those who super chatted. Thank you for the money.
My fucking
Sean from Pittsburgh. The Beeza 451, Dan Mullen, Hey Hachi Michigan King there on Fizz Katie, Brosa Smith Croyd, and Dan Mullen. Thank you. And that, hey folks, that's the program. It's time to click end stream now.
End stream.